Rated R, this is a warning, you better avoid. Poets and paranoid, DJs destroy. Yes, I came back.
Fuck three, and I swear that bitch go bang. Every time your shit come out, she cutting it up. Bang, it's only one of me, you cannot touch my brain. You just can't. I'm with all my guys, these bitches ain't that not like. Bang, I'm a high school dropout, now I'm breaking the bank. Only hit your hoe one time, I love some things. Gang, we got some this bitch, we sliding in over stain. We ain't need a double R truck, got a big ass tank. How you find yourself trying to come up off my thing? And I never do that shit to you cause it's like, yeah. Dude, just got locked up, man, free boy out of the chain. And I love that nigga that day, he'll catch me a break. If bitch cheating on you, talk my bitch, better not do that shit. I'ma lose my shit. My nigga got a stick, I ain't even gotta say he gon' do that shit. He gon' shoot that bitch. Big ass FM, but it's there, go through all that shit. Got a lot of shit. I've been through bus like 10 times, so I'm through all that shit. And it's crazy how a nigga came up cause I called it. Big lock on my side, take precautions. Filling my cup up with mud cause I'm hard. It's so crazy how I made it, I caught it. Remember when.
What's up with everybody? It's your boy Mookie Jones for Rated R Sports Debates, man. Before we get into this episode in this live stream, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell for notification, man, and join our Rated R membership, man. Be a Rated R member your whole life, man. And before we get into this episode, make sure you follow us on all of our social media platforms. Follow us on our Twitter, follow us on our Instagram, and follow us on our TikTok at Rated R Sports Debates. And our TikTok is at Rated R Sports. But we got to go get into the news of the day, man. James Harden, the Philadelphia shooting guard, right, sat there and had some harsh words for Kevin Durant. As y'all know, Kevin Durant and James Harden played for each other for a certain stint of time when they was with Brooklyn. Even though that it did, it did not come for fruition. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, including me, are still wondering what really made James Harden, you know what I'm saying, leave Brooklyn, right? Because if you think about it, if Brooklyn was healthy, they had a chance of getting to the NBA Finals and possibly win it all, right? You got KD, you had Kyrie, you had the shooters, right? It was no excuses, right? And everybody was just asking what made James Harden leave Brooklyn, right? What was the reason? Everybody was speculating, but what was the real reason why James Harden left Brooklyn, ladies and gentlemen? And this is what James Harden had to say, man. This is what he had to sit there and said, man. He said first there was the whole Kyrie Irving vaccination mess. Also, Harden and Durant, according to multiple net sources, butted head during the season. Durant didn't think Harden was in a peak physical shape and told him as much. Harden, meanwhile, struggled to adjust to an ecosystem where everything was no longer catered to him. Wow. So he struggled against the system and the scheme because James Harden wanted more ISO ball for the context of people out there, right? And he said, according to a friend, Harden also became frustrated with the Nets training staff and its focus on its maintenance, rest, and recovery. After all, in Houston, he'd run stadium stairs and lift even after games sometimes, and he never got hurt. And this is what James Harden, this is the diss that James Harden had on when people sit there and said that he quit in Brooklyn, and he fired 2 double Glocks at Kevin Durant, man, ladies and gentlemen. He really fired 2 double Glocks at Kevin Durant, saying, nigga, fuck you, nigga. I'm saving my reputation. And he sat there and said, I knew people was going to talk and say you quit and all that stuff. But then the following summer, the other superstar there, Durant, wanted to leave. So it's like, am I still the quitter? And my whole reaction to this, man, is just, first of all, let me get this laugh out right quick because this right here is crazy. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked that Kevin Durant and James Harden butted heads because at the end of the day, this is what happens when you don't have a leader right on the team. And it's quite frankly that James Harden was really, really frustrated that there was no leadership, it was no system, and there was no culture there. So that's why he decided to leave. And when you look at a guy like Kevin Durant, for people that accusing Kevin Durant, accusing James Harden for quitting, you got to look at a guy like Kevin Durant because that playoff postseason, right, where they sat there and said, you just need KD and Kyrie to get to the NBA Finals and win it all. They just dismiss James Harden. All you Brooklyn Nets fans dismiss James Harden, right? And sat there and said that, you know, James Harden ain't shit. KD and Kyrie is going to get it done. Without them, they don't need them. What happened when James Harden left that team? Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving got undressed. They couldn't even get you a game, and they got swept, right? Not only they got swept, but in the game 3, where you need Kevin Durant to perform to his standard, where people sat there and said that this guy Kevin Durant is the best player in the NBA. This guy Kevin Durant is the alpha and the mega. You can drop him on planet Jupiter, and he can get you 35, 45 points. Took one shot in the second half at home and mentally quit on his team. Then the following offseason, he's seen his counterpart in Steph Curry win an NBA championship, right? And Kevin Durant basically sat there and said, I can't win with this roster. Kevin Durant even threw his teammates under the bus just a couple of months ago. Sat there and said, you expect Claxton and, you know, Royce O'Neal and Ben Simmons and Kyrie, you expect this roster to win because I'm on there? That's mentally weak. Kevin Durant is mentally weak. He just gave up on his teammates just a couple of weeks ago. So I 100% agree on James Harden. Because at the end of the day, y'all want to sit there and call James Harden the quitter. Even though James Harden has quit in Houston, he has mentally quit in games. Like, I'm not going to sit there and give James Harden. I'm going to sit there and cook James Harden because he has quit in games. He has quit on a whole city before. But if you look at it, I don't blame this man, especially when you're looking at the situation there. Kyrie Irving was part-time. Kevin Durant was injured. The system was not catered for James Harden, right? James Harden lost a step. He don't want to carry the team. They was basically trying to have James Harden carry the load like he did in Houston. That's the reason why James Harden left Houston, because he didn't want to carry that load no more. Make sure y'all smash the like button as y'all coming in. So at the end of the day, when you dive deep in the water, when you break it all the way down, man, James Harden destroyed Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is the real quitter, ladies and gentlemen. He is. He basically tried to give up on his team just a couple of weeks ago, throwing them under the bus. Right? Then KD and James Harden do not like each other. The report came out there, sat there and said that they both butted heads. They both were talking shit. Right? KD didn't like how James Harden came in the season overweight. So he blasted him on there. Then Kevin Durant came out there and said that James Harden looks like he don't look like his normal self, and he blasted him about that. So KD and James Harden butted heads, bro. They butted heads. And I think the icing on the cake was not only Kyrie Irving was part-time, but Kevin Durant was missing games as well. And James Harden was basically saying, I can't do it no more. I can't do this shit no more. Right? So these niggas just don't like each other, bro. They don't like each other on the basketball court, ladies and gentlemen. And it's not shocking. It's not shocking, ladies and gentlemen. Right? It's not. So even though the Brooklyn Nets are, fourth in the East, right? They also under Jack Vaughn, they've been excelling. Kyrie Irving has been proving the critics wrong. Shout out to him. Other than that, I mean, it's really no bright future for the Brooklyn Nets. And at the end of the day, this is probably going to look at, because when you look at the duo, the trio with Kevin Durant and James Harden and Kyrie Irving, and everybody pictured that as a super team, which it was a super team, right? And for it to collapse like it did, bro, it just leaves questions. This is probably the most failed super team we have ever seen in the whole entire decade. The most failed super team that had high expectations of winning it all. This team did not perform to its standard, and they broke up with each other. Make sure y'all smash the like button as y'all coming in. This shit is sad. This shit is sad, right? But at the end of the day, when you dive deep in the water, when you break it all the way down, what y'all niggas got to understand is James Harden tried to erase that image that he quit on the team or that he's a quitter. That's what James Harden tried to do. He tried to erase that image and erase that, that picture of just blame James Harden. Like, that's, if you look at what Nets fans were saying when I made the episodes and live streams back then on when they got traded, y'all go look back at the streams. They was all just blaming James Harden. It's all James Harden's fault. But don't understand that KD plays a part as well, and Kyrie Irving plays a part as well. If you're a player who wants to deal with that drama, KD already sat there and said he's not no leader. He is not no culture builder. And I'm glad that James Harden came out there and blast his ass. He is the real quitter, right? He is the real quitter, right? So it is what it is. It is what it is, man. He said nobody takes Harden seriously. Man, Ma, shut the hell up, nigga. Because at the end of the day, nobody takes Kevin Durant seriously, nigga. Right? Kevin Durant sat there and said that before the season started, he is very comfortable with the roster. Then he is beat by 45, 46 plus points. He was on post game coverage talking about, expect me to win with Claxton, Kyrie, Royce O'Neal, and all them other guys just because I'm on the team. So he threw his teammates on the bus. You talking about that's a fucking leader? You talking about that's a fucking leader? Real talk. But that's a leader. Nobody takes what Kevin Durant says seriously, bro. Nobody, nigga. Oh, somebody said my mic making up. Push one if y'all hear me. Push one if y'all hear me. Push one if y'all hear me clearly. Push one if y'all hear. Okay, y'all hear me. Shout out to my man's Heat Topics. I ain't see you in a minute, man. Where the fuck you been at, man? Shout out to my man's Heat Topics, man. I need to cook your Miami Heat too, but we cooking on the Brooklyn Nets tonight, bro. We cooking on Kevin Durant and James Harden calling how it is, nigga. For y'all just coming out here, this is what James Harden had to say about, why he left Brooklyn. He said first there was the whole Kyrie Irving vaccination mess. Also, Harden and Kevin Durant, according to multiple sources, butted heads during the season. Durant didn't think Harden was at peak physical shape and told him as much. Harden, meanwhile, struggled to adjust to the new ecosystem where everything was no longer catered to him. According to the fan, Harden also became frustrated with the Nets training staff and its focus on maintenance, rest, and recovery. After all, in Houston, he runs stadium stairs and lift, even after games sometimes, and he never got hurt. And this is what, James Harden had to say to the people that sat there and say he quit on Brooklyn. I know people were going to talk and say you quit and all that stuff. But then the following summer, the other superstar there, Durant, wanted to leave. So is it like I'm still the quitter or Kevin Durant the quitter? Why they don't keep the same energy? That's what he basically was like. And I 100% agree. This man, Kevin Durant, was literally really, really, and I mean really, we're about to we're about to lead the organization. But niggas don't call Kevin Durant a quitter though. It's shit crazy. It's crazy. Let me drop this link, get people in here, man. I want to cook some Brooklyn Nets fans, man, because it's the thing. If you're not willing to keep the same energy, bro, there's no need to talk to you, bro. There's no need to talk to you, my brother. Real talk. There's no need to talk to you, man. Right? Y'all can sit there and say that is the right message, but the wrong person. But at the end of the day, James Harden was speaking facts. And what happened? What happened when niggas sat there and said that, oh, James Harden quit, the Brooklyn Nets don't need him. We got Ben Simmons. How Ben Simmons performing? Oh, he hasn't been playing. He hasn't been even playing, right? And then when James Harden left the team, the Brooklyn Nets couldn't even get to the second round. They got swept in the first round as well. And Kevin Durant mentally quit in the game 3. Real talk. But I want smoke with Mr. Ass Man. That's what I want smoke with. I want smoke with Mr. Ass Man, nigga. Real talk, bro. But let me get Ace. What's down, Ace? What you got on this?
Good afternoon, Mo. What's good, man?
What's good, man?
I'm not hearing about this, so I'm only going off the quote that you put up there. To me, right now, it seems more like he was dissing the staff more than James Kevin Durant, because he brought up like the training and all that. You know what I mean? And was being put in the position that he wanted to be in. So I don't know, Mo. It seemed like he's talking more about Brooklyn.
No. I see what you're saying.
And not to mention, he's a quitter himself. I mean, the man quit on 2.5 teams in one season. So I mean, he quit.
Well, that's true. That's true. But Kevin Durant also quit as well. He quit mentally in the game as well as James Harden. So both guys are really quitters. Both guys are mentally weak. And at the end of the day, when James Harden admitted that him and Kevin Durant butted heads and also sit there and try to put a narrative that he quit on Brooklyn, but he basically was like, y'all not keeping the same energy as Kevin Durant trying to lead Brooklyn as well. Is he quitting? He basically threw a shot at him, said, bro, when is y'all going to keep the same energy, bro?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you there. They both kind of like wish-washy on their positions and where they want to stand in the league. So I agree with that. But I mean, Durant, with Harden, it's more of that. You know what I mean? I seen the white-headed man eyes plenty of games. I mean, Miami completely undressed them, and he quit on his team just in the playoffs alone. Never mind quitting on Houston. And
what happened when Boston undressed? What happened when Boston?
You're right. I give you that. I give you that. But I mean, they both happened at the same time. You know what I mean?
Wait, hold on. But this happened with Kevin Durant being the number one option on the team. This happened when Kevin Durant was supposed to be this alpha and omega and be this best player in the world, right? These niggas sat there and said they didn't need James Harden. Do you know the narratives that Brooklyn was sitting there and say James Harden quit?
I agree with you there. That's a natural tendency. Like when nobody, like even your girlfriend don't want you anymore, you say fuck that hoe, right? And then you welcome in the next any girl that comes in next.
Ace, let me read the super chat. He said Maz called LeBron a sellout, but Maz is the biggest sellout for working for the higher and getting poor. Oh, bro, chill out. Oh my God, bro, chill out with that.
But I agree with you on that tip. But naturally, like, you know what I mean. If somebody don't want you, you're gonna say fuck them, and then you're gonna welcome in the very next person that wants you. Know what I mean?
Kevin, hold on, man, stop this bullshit, man.
But
now I'm about to get turned up. Right? Hold on. Pipe down, Ace. Pipe down, Ace. Pipe down, bro. Now I'm about to get turned up in this bitch, man. See. This is why I don't get about this shit. Niggas don't keep the same energy. They don't keep the same energy, right? These niggas,
don't
right?
Get me wrong.
Hold on, Ace. Let me talk, Ace. Right? This man, Kevin Durant, signed a extension after they lost to the Milwaukee Bucks in the second round in the 7-game series, a grueling 7-game series where Kevin Durant performed to his standard. This man, Kevin Durant, the following playoffs where he lost against the Milwaukee Bucks, signed a 4-year, 5-year extension, right? For what, $100-something million. I don't know. It's a super max contract, right?
I agree.
Then this man, Kevin Durant, right, promised to the Brooklyn Nets that he was going to bring a championship to the organization, man. Am I right or am I wrong, Ace?
You're right. You're right. You're right on that tip.
Okay. Right?
All those things happen.
So then, hold on. So then, right? They get rid of James Harden to bring in Ben Simmons alongside with shooters like Patty Mills and Seth Curry.
Correct.
These niggas, the narrative was if KD and Kyrie was healthy, they would have got to the NBA Finals and win it all. And tell me, did that happen when they played the Boston Celtics last year in the playoffs?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
Then, hold on. Then, right? When Kevin Durant criticized the roster, when he sat there and said, "Oh, we need more wing players. We need backup big. We need this. We need that." Sean Marks got it to him. He requested a trade. Then he met with Sean Marks and Steve Nash, right, and Joe Tsai. Took back the trade and sat there and said, "I'm going to play basketball for the Brooklyn Nets. I love the way the roster is. I love the new pieces that they got." Then when they got their ass beat by the Sacramento Queens, Kevin Durant do his teammates under the bus.
Right.
Number one, he is not no leader, right?
He's not. He definitely not.
He is mentally weak. And you really think that this guy can goddamn win a championship and bring?
No, I don't think so. If you asking me a direct question, no, I never thought Kevin Durant can lead a team. He can score, flat out score. Don't get me wrong, right? Like anybody's business, you know what I mean, in his right mind. But as a true leader, like you got like let me throw my hat in it. You got like a guy like Jimmy Butler, right? He don't got half the offensive skill set of a Kevin Durant, right? But his leadership, it makes up the difference. You know what I mean? And that's what Kevin Durant does not have. You know what I mean? So I agree with you there. And when it comes to leading the team and just saying the right things and galvanizing the troops, he doesn't have it. And neither does James Harden. Yeah, I mean, that's what they both lack, honestly. You know what I mean? They lack that toughness when you need it the most. So both of them are pretty, it's kind of like the pot calling the kettle black in that way, where, you know what I mean? Where James Harden, I think, is even worse when it comes to not showing up and quitting and all that. You know what I mean? So I guess they both quitters then, if that's the case. You know what I mean? Would you agree with that? Yo. Anybody hear me?
Yeah, both of them are mentally weak.
Right. Okay. I think Mook
got
cut off.
I think Mook fell out or something.
Yeah, something must have happened. Hey,
There
Mook,
you go.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Yeah, we hear you, bro.
I was just saying I agree with you, Mook. I just think Harden is the greater of two evils. You know what I mean? When it comes to two guys that quit.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, Harden can't talk about anybody quitting. Honestly, Mook, you got to agree with that. You know what I mean? So let me ask you a question. Do you think this is more on the players when it comes to the whole Brooklyn Nets situation?
Let me read my super chat. How KD assembled a suit team and it falls apart, then later got bounced in the first round. 2 fails in 1 season. That's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Niggas don't keep the same energy. Now, what you say, Ace? Go ahead, Ace.
No, I was asking, do you think the whole downfall of the net situation leading up to now, do you think that's more on the players or more on the front office and staff?
I think it's more the players because if you think about it, that's the thing about Sean Marks. He has given Kevin Durant everything he wanted, everything he asked for, everything he asked. The only time they didn't give him the stuff that he didn't ask for or they didn't respond to him and literally listen to him is when they asked. I think when he asked initially to fire Steve Nash. But then later down the line, they fired Steve Nash. So it's just no excuse. So what I'm saying is this: they got this nigga DeAndre. They got this nigga. They overpaid for the DeAndre Jordan. They bought in Blake Griffin that he asked for. They bought in Patty Mills shooters. They got on wing players. So Kevin Durant, you got to get it done. It is what it is.
More honestly, if you ask me about the Nets, I think they're a failed organization due to the fact of the staff. Because I mean, first of all, to put Kyrie, Harden, and Durant on the same team, I don't think those personalities fit. I think they actually clash. They gave way too much to acquire a fat ass James Harden. Then they got back too little to let him go for Ben Simmons, who's not even like a thing anymore. You know what I mean? So I think the organization. I mean, look how they handled Kyrie, right? Because that situation, they could have handled it properly, but they just went with the masses and like public opinion and just suspended the man for like, I don't know, what was it, 10 games or something, and then brought him back and act as if nothing ever happened. That's not right. They owe this man an apology. You know what I mean? So I think as an organization, they let too much information out, and when it comes to picking personalities that match whatever style they want to play, they just fail every time.
Jimmy Two said Ben has more value than Jimmy Butler.
Oh, I mean, okay. I mean, that's just not factually correct. So, yeah, I mean, that's wrong. So I ain't even going to worry about that.
Hey, make Justin, what you got out of this, man?
Man, to me, I mean, I ain't really got to. Yeah, they failed. I mean, James Harden, he came over there to the team. I really think they didn't need James Harden from the jump.
Right.
I honestly think when Kyrie and KD went over there and they had to go along with Jared Allen, Karis LeVert, Spencer Dinwiddie, and those guys, I think that was enough to run that team to get to the finals if they was trying to get to the finals. I don't think they needed James Harden. I think when they added James Harden, that messed up the chemistry of that team. That's what I just believe, because James Harden is more of an ISO. Let me get to the basket. Let me get my assist. He's more of a one-man show, kind of sort of like Russ. Him and Russ kind of play the same style. Only difference is him and Russ kind of play the same style. Only difference is James Harden is better at it. That's the only difference.
All three of them are just ISO players. That's why I said those three don't match when you put them on one team, and all three of them are starters. Like, at least one of them got to come off the bench, and they got to stagger that if you want any of that to start to work.
But also, you got to understand this too now.
And they don't play a lick of defense, all three of them.
But also that James Harden, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Durant thing, they only played like 16 games together. It was 13-3 in those games. So it seemed like when one player come back, the other player go out. When that player come back, this other player go out. Like they never played together as a cohesive unit. Those three guys together.
I agree.
So you can also look at that, and then for them getting swept, they got swept by the Boston Celtics. But Kyrie played 29 games. Like, who in the hell can play 29 games in the regular season, then get in the playoffs and go off?
Right.
You name me a player.
Hold on. That's not an excuse. That's not an excuse.
That is an excuse.
No, it's not.
You name me a player that played 29 games in the regular season and went off in the playoffs.
I'm gonna tell you why it's not an excuse. Because if you're Kevin Durant,
you still ain't answering my question though.
If you that's a mute point. If you're Kevin Durant,
is it a mute point?
I'm gonna tell you why. If you listen, if you're Kevin Durant and you have the most skilled duo, and also you got that healthy roster that they had, all that shit goes out the fucking window, right?
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
I'm gonna tell you why that shit goes out the window. Because when you sat there and said that if Kevin Durant and Kyrie was healthy, if they was healthy in a 7-game series, if they was full healthy with both guys that are playing, they're going straight to the finals. That was the whole narrative when they got rid of James Harden. They got rid of, the pieces that they had. They sat there and said, just give Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Let's let them guys be healthy, and they're getting to the promised land. And that didn't happen. Not only they got swept, Mingle, just they couldn't even get you a game. But these niggas quit in the embarrassed fashion. The embarrassing fashion, bro. It's not no excuse, bro. Let's not do this.
Listen, man. Back to what I was saying. You and what you just said is definitely not what it is. Because like I just said, you definitely didn't answer my question. Because I said name a player that played 29 games in the regular season and went off in the playoffs. You couldn't do it.
Because that never happened.
Also, not to mention.
Yeah, but you asked. Hold on, Mingo Justin. You're acting like hold on. You're acting like hold on. Dre Jones, mute your mic. You're acting like their best player played 29 games last season. Their best player was healthy. He was healthy going to the playoff series against the Boston Celtics. You would have a point if their best player, the guy that y'all sat there and said is the alpha and the mega, the greatest scorer in NBA history, you could drop this man on planet Jupiter, he could give you 40,
that
45
was
points.
That said that shit.
If you would have a point if their best player played 29 games. That was a co-star.
Right.
What I'm saying is that their best player played majority of the games last season, and he still came up short. Still.
That's beside the point. And you know
Kyrie
you
came short for himself,
because the simple fact is,
you know
you capping. Hold on, Ace. You know you capping too. Because that's beside the point. Because first you said duo. Then you try to change it to Kevin Durant by himself. Because first you mentioned duo.
It's a mute point.
You mentioned duo at first, but now you're trying to say Kevin Durant.
That's
how I know. That's how I know you know you capping.
No, it's a mute point. It's a mute point.
You know it's not.
And this too. Klay Thompson missed majority of the season last year, and he still was more productive than KD and Kyrie combined. Your point. Just prove your point.
Nigga, no, he wasn't. Klay Thompson ain't really do nothing last year.
Are you stupid? Are you stupid?
Andrew Wiggins. Yes. Andrew Wiggins.
I just gave you an example.
Klay Thompson ain't really do nothing.
Klay Thompson missed majority of the season last year. He was dropping damn near 26, 28 points, 29 points in the closing out series against the Grizzlies, and he was way more productive than KD and Kyrie combined. Your point is closed. You got
no, it's not. That's cap.
Goodbye.
Was Klay Thompson in the Finals MVP debate or any of that?
It don't matter.
Man, nobody wasn't mentioning no Klay Thompson.
And asked me. Hold on,
I was not mentioning no Klay Thompson. You was capping. I was not mentioning no Klay Thompson.
Hold on. I just cooked your ass. You just sat there and said,
but how much games did Klay Thompson play?
Hold on. You just sat there and asked me, name me a player that missed majority of the season last year and snapped like that in the playoffs and performed to his standard in the playoffs. Klay Thompson, he missed majority of the season last year. People was calling him washed. His legs are not on him, and he still performed to his standard in the playoffs. Now, he probably had an all-finals performance, right? But he still performed to his standard in the playoffs. You just got cooked, nigga. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Mr. Maz, what you got on what you got on James Harden?
What's up, guys?
Speaking the truth.
I gotta be honest, bro. I mean, James Harden should be the last one talking, bro. His work ethic, his fucking failure to get better in the offseason. He quit on teams, bro. Like, listen, the last dude who could speak on anything about teamwork and trades like that, bro, is James Harden. He just shut the fuck up and play basketball. And listen, yes, but even with that being said, though, he was on the team. He's with Kevin and Kyrie, so he does have an opinion, and his word does mean something to a certain degree. But come on, man, listen, bro. At some point, we need to factor in the fucking source. The source is James Harden. He's the ultimate fucking diva. He's the ultimate fucking gossiper. He's the ultimate quitter, bro. So if he's everything that in a bag of chips,
but Maz, was Kevin but was he wrong, Maz?
Go ahead.
Was he wrong?
Tell me what he said, bro. Tell me what he said, please.
He said, I know people were going to talk and say you quit and all that stuff, but then the following summer, the other superstar there, Kevin Durant, wanted to leave. So is it like I'm the quitter, I'm still the quitter, or he's the quitter? Like he basically took a shot at Kevin Durant, and he also sat there and said that the reason why he left was the vaccination mask. Him and Kevin Durant butted heads during the season. Durant didn't think that Harden was in peak physical state. And Harden, Harden, meanwhile, struggled to the ecosystem where everything was no longer catered to him. So he got frustrated about the Nets training staff and all that maintenance, and also Kyrie was part-time and shit. So what you got on that whole shit? I mean, what he was speaking facts.
Well, okay. Listen, the only thing that I agree with everything he said was that Kevin Durant did say that he wanted to leave. So I can't argue that point. So he's correct on that point. But when he says shit like they didn't care to him, the training staff, he had to learn a new system or office and stuff. Well, duh, motherfucker. Like, nigga, fall in line, nigga. You're not Kevin Durant, nigga. We've seen you lead a team, and you didn't get the job done, bro. So guess what? You're the third option in Brooklyn, nigga. You ain't the first option. And Katie's right. He was out of shape, a fat fuck, right? Shooting the ball poorly, not playing good defense, not run the fucking offense. Only thing he said that was
That's
true.
all facts, man.
Only thing he said.
That's all fact.
Hold on, Mars. Hold on, Mars. Hold
on. Let Mars rock. That was no slang. That was all facts, Mook.
Yeah, but he's not using that same shit and applying that to Kevin Durant.
Because Kevin Durant ain't coming.
No. But y'all not applying that. Y'all not applying that shit to Kevin Durant. Bro. I don't like
I got a lot to say about Kevin Durant,
quick, bro. The only thing that James Harden said that was 100% correct was when he said KD wanted to get traded. I cannot argue that fact. That's a fact.
Right.
But bro, other than that, nigga, James Harden is a fucking idiot.
He's the
an idiot.
He's the worst.
He said scary hours.
Hey, Maz, I would agree.
The same dude who said me, KD, and Kyrie healthy is scary hours. Nigga,
right.
There was nothing scary about it, nigga. You were scary, nigga.
James Harden is now the third option because Maxey surpassed him.
Here's my last point. There, please. Kyrie came back this season, got to a rocky start. They won 5 games straight. They're 17-12. Oh, by the way, KD's giving you 30 a game. And guess what? In Philly, Tyrese Maxey is out playing James Harden. Shut the fuck up, Harden. Just shut the fuck up, nigga. Just shut the fuck up.
Maz, you're not. So I would agree with you with all you just sat there and said if you agree that Kevin Durant quit as well.
He quit like in the postseason?
Quit, yes. Would you agree with that?
Well, yeah, because he said it to Mike James in that interview. He says that I feel like the team couldn't win. And I feel like any superstar of that caliber should never utter those words.
Okay. So,
but that was after Harden.
Hold on.
That was after James left.
That was after James Harden left, and the consistence were that they didn't need James Harden. They was better off without James Harden, but they was better off without James Harden.
Those are
and his team with KD and Kyrie Irving got swept in the first round against the Boston Celtics, and then get you a game. Yeah. And in the game 3, where you sat there and said that you could drop KD to Planet Jupiter and get you 30 or 45 points, he had one field goal clip in the second half.
We're not arguing.
Hold on, Maz.
We're not arguing.
So if you sit there and call James Harden a quitter, call Kevin Durant a quitter because he wanted to quit on his team. He wanted to quit on his team against the offseason. He wanted to quit on his team. He quit on his team in the middle of the series against the Boston Celtics. You talking about this is the best player in the world. He's having mental collapse, saying that he don't think that his team can win, nigga. Come on, you gotta keep the both.
They both quitters.
Hold on.
Harden's the biggest quitter of them all.
I just said 5 minutes ago. I agree. KD quit versus Boston. He interviewed with Mike James and said my team wasn't good enough. Bro, I can see that.
He quit on OKC too.
James Harden, hold on, bro. James Harden is the same dude in Game 6 in Miami who shot the ball 2 times in the second half.
Right. I brought that up. 2
times. But we're going to kill Kevin Durant.
Right. And hold on. And Kevin Durant, and you the same guy that sat there and said that if KD had just Kyrie Irving, they're going to the finals. It's going to be hell and back.
Okay. Bro, listen, I got that wrong. But listen, though, we've never seen Kevin Durant not shoot the basketball except for last year was Boston. We've seen a pattern with James Harden doing this quitting shit, bro.
Yeah, that's for years now.
But we've seen a pattern ever since Kevin Durant left Golden State. He has been underachieving every fucking year. That's a pattern.
You mean OKC? He quit on
OKC. Bro, what do you mean underachieving, bro? The motherfucker was down 35 and 10 versus Milwaukee.
Okay, but has that result in wins? So you just counting stats. You do the same shit that you get mad at the Boston doing.
Mookie, is that underachieving or is that just not getting the job done?
He underachieved because he was brought to Brooklyn to bring a championship, and he hasn't done it.
We agree on that, but
that's like Kawhi and Paul George have been underachieving with the Los Angeles Clippers. Kevin Durant has underachieved with the goddamn Brooklyn Nets, bro, because he was brought in to win a championship. That's why he signed his extension after he averaged against the Milwaukee Bucks, because he was there. He signed his extension to bring a championship.
Yeah, we got you, man. Versus the Boston Celtics, I agree. He underachieved, didn't play well, bro. We should kick his ass. Versus the Milwaukee Bucks, he was up against it. Had a chance to win it. He didn't get it done. I give you that, bro. But, bro, the definition of underachieving and quitting should be a picture of James Harden. Like, bro, let's cook his ass. Let's cook him. Let's cook his ass, bro. He's a definition of underachieving in the postseason and quitting.
What's James Harden's numbers this year?
This is crazy, bro.
What's James Harden's numbers?
less than Tyrese Maxey, a fucking
I want to know the exact numbers because I know he's underachieving.
I don't like. Listen, even though James Harden,
I'm about to go find these numbers.
Even though James Harden is bad, what he was saying about Kevin Durant was absolutely facts. If y'all gonna sit there call, if y'all gonna call him a quitter, call KD a quitter because you about to leave the Brooklyn Nets for dead, nigga. He wanted them niggas to trade his ass. So why is the narrative on him ain't a quitter when he's about to leave?
I can't say this enough, bro. I said it 3 times now. I agree with you. KD quit it last year on the Nets, and you want to get traded. We agree on that. Like, why do you keep going back to that for it? I agree with you. You're right. You're correct. That's the only thing he said that was correct. Other than that, bro, he's full of shit. Other than that small statement about KD quitting or fucking getting traded, bro, he's a fucking idiot and he needs to shut the fuck up and produce on the basketball court. Period.
Okay.
I mean, bro, it's James Harden, bro. I mean, come on, this is crazy. Like, it's James Harden.
Yeah, but
fuck.
Hey, Dre Jones, what you got on this shit? Because this nigga Maz ain't keep the same energy. Dre Jones,
KD a quitter.
Hey, Maz, what do you got on what Nick T said? He said something that was controversial. He said Maz called LeBron a sellout, but Maz is the biggest sellout for working for IRS and getting poor black folks locked up.
I don't work for the IRS actually, so he's lying. So next question. Sorry, buddy.
Damn.
Yep. Sorry, buddy. Wrong department, buddy. But next question.
Yeah. Dre Jones, what you got
crazy.
On this? I mean, I agree. I agree with Miles about how he getting at James Harden, but he should be getting at KD the same way. I mean,
facts.
KD is mentally weak. KD is not getting the job done. Since he left Golden State, he hasn't got the job done. He's supposed to be the lead dog. He's supposed to be the best player in the NBA. Everybody keeps saying. Until Giannis about a year ago. And he still ain't get the job done, bro. It got to be the same energy. He done quit on teams.
Hey, bro, what's your name, bro?
What's
your name, bro?
My name is Dre, bro.
Okay, Dre, did you just hear me say I agree he quit and all that stuff? I mean, like, why y'all keep saying it for when I've said
you talking about you only specify for the trade, though. You only specify for one to get trade. He quit in that series against Boston.
I said that.
He just said he quit on Boston.
I just said that.
Y'all wild.
He quit on Boston.
Yeah, I heard you, man. You said he quit on Boston.
I said
the year before that, he quit in game 7. He quit in game 7 against Giannis when they in that overtime game. He quit in that overtime game.
Game 7.
Y'all
quit in game 7, bro.
Oh my
I don't even like it, but y'all bugging.
He quit in game 7.
Overtime. How many shot attempts he took?
Look at his
stats. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like if that would have been LeBron taking 2 shots in the overtime, you would have killed him, bro. But KD get a pass though.
That is true. That is true.
That's crazy.
That is true. Mosh, you got
KD get a pass though. Come on, bro.
Mosh, you got to hold. Mosh, if you call Kevin Durant the best, and Mosh, if you call Kevin Durant the best player in the world, you got to hold him to LeBron James.
In game 7 against Milwaukee, bro. He only made it.
He said that, man.
Dre, you cut off, Dre. This shit crazy, bro.
No, he cut off because he full of shit. Miles did blame Kevin Durant. Miles did say something about Kevin Durant.
But he only made it seem like he quit one time, though, bro.
Man, y'all know damn well James Harden is the biggest fucking quitter in the fucking league.
AD a quitter too. AD a quitter too, nigga.
Let me finish.
But James Harden is the biggest quitter.
He's the biggest quitter.
Nobody knocked that.
Hold on. Maz held KD accountable. He did that right in the beginning. Held him accountable.
We all agree with that, right?
Hey, everybody. If KD would have left Brooklyn, if Joe Tsai would have literally just let Kevin Durant walk, he would be on the same level as James Harden as a quitter, bro. Let's be real.
Okay, but
if he would have left Brooklyn, he'd have been on that same.
But you said if he did that, that's speculation. Harden did do that shit.
He was about to do it.
Harden did do that shit.
But he didn't do it. You know, he about
bro, 3,000.
But it didn't happen.
They were about to, bro. Y'all gotta understand.
It didn't happen.
Bro,
it didn't happen though.
Bro, y'all gotta understand. Y'all gotta understand this shit, bro. When James Harden is on that team, and he sit there and say there was no culture. Me and Kevin Durant butt heads and shit like that. There was no leadership. There was no offensive system. You got Kyrie Irving that was out of games.
Man, you want to blame Kevin Durant and James Harden?
How was that? No, because he's supposed to be the leader, nigga. He's supposed to be the best player on the fucking world. That's what they are. Hold on. Y'all sit there. Hold on, motherfucker. Hold on, nigga. Y'all sit there and want to hold this nigga to best player in the fucking world standards. And when we hold him to best player in the fucking world standards, y'all sit there and want to give this nigga a cookie and a fucking pass and a lollipop, nigga.
Yeah, this nigga tripping 3,000. He tripping.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
So, but
if y'all would have sit there, hold on. If y'all would have sit there, hold on, nigga. If y'all would have sit there and say James Harden fucking quit, sit there and say goddamn Kevin Durant quit, nigga.
There's
levels, you about to leave his fucking team.
Nah.
Hey,
you
can scream all you want, Mookie. Don't make it sound the same, bro.
He sat there and said that he didn't even think they was gonna fucking win in the middle of the series when they was down 2-0. But this supposed to be the alpha and the omega. This supposed to be the best player in the fucking world. And he sat there and said he didn't think that he was gonna win. But y'all get this nigga a pass. Imagine this shit was LeBron James, nigga. Y'all would have hold that shit to him. So hold Kevin Durant to it, nigga.
Hey guys, watch this, guys. James Harden, Dwight Howard.
Everybody in this chat know that he a quitter. Everybody know.
Yes, he is. KD a quitter. Everybody knows.
Both of them did. But James Harden ain't got room to talk. James Harden ain't got room to talk. That's what we saying. You ain't even listening. James Harden ain't got room to talk about shit.
The shit that he say was
a fucking quitter. He ain't right about shit.
The shit that he say was facts.
Tell that little fat ass.
He ain't right about shit.
Why you so mad, Mookie?
How in the fuck?
Why you so mad, boy?
Y'all gonna fuck around and have an aneurysm doing all that hollering and stuff like
that.
Damn
Holland ain't doing
shit. On your mic,
Mookie.
Y'all gotta calm down.
You ain't doing that, yeah.
Damn, y'all gonna have high blood pressure or something by the time this shit over with.
You good?
You gotta come.
Who the biggest quitter out of the two though? Who the biggest quitter? Let's get that clear.
Argument. That's not the argument. Now go ahead, Mars.
No, what I was gonna say was this, fellas. Isn't it funny how Dwight Howard in Houston, Harden had a problem with him. Chris Paul had a problem with him. Westbrook had a problem with him. Kevin Durant had a problem with him. James Harden is the common denominator, bro.
That's right.
James Harden.
Facts.
It's Kevin Durant. It's James Harden.
And now Embiid mentioned that he want out. Now
everywhere James Harden goes, 3,000, it's a fucking problem. Everywhere.
But wait a minute. Wait, Maz, did he have a problem with Joel Embiid?
Embiid said he want out.
No.
I mean,
after the fifth try, damn well, he might as well find a nigga. Damn.
Hey, Migo, not yet, bro. But I mean, listen.
It's looking like.
But that's to be. Listen, bro. That's to be determined, though. I mean, we don't know yet.
Y'all see the comments?
We don't know yet, fellas. And by the way, Joel Embiid did come out last year after Game 6 when Harden took 2 shots and said, "Hey, man, I need Harden to be more aggressive."
Exactly.
I mean, so
he did say that. Now, he did say that.
Yeah. It's
really calling that nigga out less than a year.
Come on, man. Like 2000 said, bro, it's James Harden. Consider the source, bro. He's a fucking quitter. He can't speak for nobody.
That's
bro.
all we saying. He can't be the pot called the kettle black.
Stop focusing. Stop focusing. Hold on. This is what y'all niggas need to stop doing. Stop focus on the messenger and focus on the message.
Because he's trying to deflect shit off of him, though.
The message is the same thing, though. The message is the same thing.
Focus on the message. The message that he was saying was right. The message that he was saying was absolutely correct. If you're willing to call him a quitter, for leaving the Brooklyn, that's called KD a quitter because you were just about to leave him too. That's the thing. What y'all niggas are not looking at.
He said about to leave, but James Harden left. KD didn't leave. So I mean, now
James Harden got traded. He got traded, nigga.
He wanted to get traded, He wanted to get traded.
Because look at the situation. Look at the situation.
He wanted to get traded.
Why? Hold on. Mine sit there and said, why is always Mine always sat there and said this. Why is everywhere James Harden goes, he's always the problem? Well, the same thing can be flipped back onto you, Mr. Moss. Why every time when a team that was led by Kevin Durant, they always had some internal problem about there was no leadership. Blake Griffin left. He sat there and said there was no leadership. Hold on. Hear what I'm saying? Jordan Dragic left. He sat there and said there was no leadership. Other people that left that was supposed to be that sat there, it was supposed to be Kevin Durant's team, and he's supposed to be the leadership. They left. No.
That's one.
They left. No. They left the team and sat there and said that the problem that the reason why the Nets are struggling. Hold on. He sat there and said, hold on, nigga. He sat there and said that everybody that leave the Brooklyn Nets, they always sat there and said they don't have no leadership. So who the fuck that falls on? That falls on Kevin Durant. That's supposed to be his team, and he's supposed to be the leader of the team.
You just said
a cheater. He a quitter too. You a cheater telling the motherfucking cheater not to motherfucking cheat. Fuck the mess. That's the same message. They both doing the same shit.
No.
And he quit on the court. KD never quit on the court. That nigga quit on the court, bro.
Y'all sat there and said,
man, you just that don't make no sense, man. That don't make no sense.
Y'all sat there and said this, that everywhere James Harden goes, there's always a problem with him and always some internal shit that happened with him. Did y'all say that? So keep that shit on Kevin Durant.
I said
every roster, every year, teammates that lead Kevin Durant's team always came out on the press and the media sat there and said, the Brooklyn Nets don't have no culture. The Brooklyn Nets don't have no leadership.
Okay,
yes,
that's one team.
Kevin Durant's supposed to be on the team. Kevin Durant's supposed to be on the team.
That's one team. What's the other team, motherfucker? What's the other team?
Nigga, half of Kevin Durant's successful career, he was with Golden State, nigga. He was with Golden State. He had the system. He had the scheme. He had the shooters. And he had excellent.
Bro, you just said everywhere he went. That means all his teams. You named one team.
Bro, every roster that Kevin Durant was on, they always came out there after they've been released or after they left the team. They always came out there every season since he started being with the Brooklyn Nets. They sat there and said there was no leadership. There was no.
Golden State didn't say that.
Why the fuck would Golden State say that when there was leaders already on the
team?
That was the leader, bitch. Draymond was the leader. They had a system. They had multiple leaders on their team. Why would Golden State Warriors say that shit, nigga? I said every season with the Brooklyn Nets. I said every season with the Brooklyn Nets.
That's not what you said. You said that
I said, Maz, get the pork chop out your eardrum, nigga. I sat there and said, every season since Kevin Durant been with the Brooklyn Nets, everybody that left that team, right, that Kevin Durant's supposed to be the leader in the best way on the team, left that team and sat there and said that there was no leadership, there was no chemistry, there was no culture. Every time. How would you rate
Harden's leadership, Sal? How would you rate James Harden as a fucking leader compared to KD?
He's not a leader. He's not no leader either. But that's
then guess what? Then he should shut the fuck up. Then
let's be honest. I didn't hold on. Let's be honest. Did you hear that shit that came out when James Harden was leading the Houston Rockets to the Western Conference Finals? Did you hear the leadership when players that left the Houston Rockets came out there and said that, the reason why the Rockets didn't reach that because James Harden's leadership was horrible? Did you hear that, Mr. Mars?
Yeah, I did. Bro.
Name me one. Name me somebody, nigga. Name me somebody. Name me somebody, nigga. Name me somebody. You can't name me nothing. I don't want to hear it, nigga.
Josh Smith, Dwight Howard.
Josh Smith. Get the fuck out. Give me the quote. Give me the quote. Man, stop it. Stop it. Chris Paul didn't say none of that shit. What he said? What he said, nigga? What he said?
What he said? Leadership, bro.
No, he did. No, they questioned his leadership.
That's why Chris Paul
questioned his leadership. They questioned his leadership, nigga. They questioned CP3 leadership because he was not being a team fucking player, nigga. And
he wasn't being a team player. What are you talking about?
No, he wasn't, nigga. Hold on. How are we talking about? Everybody. Why are we supposed to sit there and question a guy that was in the locker room, that was in the motherfucking roster, that experienced what the hell went down? Sit there. Sit there, and y'all sit there getting mad at the man. Y'all sit there getting mad at the man because he sat there and spoke facts, and y'all mad at the messenger. But y'all should be mad at the message. The message was absolutely correct.
Flawed message. Flawed message.
Yeah, stop it, nigga. Stop it. Y'all niggas full of shit. Y'all full of shit,
Flawed
man.
Message. James fucking Harden. We don't take that fucking fat choking motherfucker seriously. The fuck out of
here. Hey, Dre, what you got on? Dre, what you got on this shit, man? Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, Dre.
Dre, where you at, boy?
Y'all capping for a nigga name. Y'all capping for a nigga. Man, stop the bullshit, man. Y'all niggas is capping. All y'all niggas everybody. Y'all can go ahead and look at the episodes back in January, back in February where James Harden got traded. Niggas like Mr. Mize, King J, all you motherfuckers that sat there and said, we don't need James Harden. You got KD and Kyrie. It's going to be hell and back, nigga. It's going to be hell and back. And proceeded to get swept. He proceeded to get swept, and he mentally quit. But y'all want to hold James Harden to the high standard. Hold your man Kevin Durant to a high standard, nigga.
You talking about KD not getting it done when Harden ain't never got it done, bro. He's the biggest choke artist in the NBA.
Hey, everybody. Everybody. You hold on. Let me ask you something, Mr. Miles.
Go ahead.
And I want you to be honest.
I'm always honest. Go ahead.
I seen James Harden with a lesser caliber team with him in Houston compared to Kevin Durant with Brooklyn took his team to the conference finals. Tell me when Kevin. Tell me when Kevin Durant.
The fucking year.
2015. You can say 2015, 2015, 2018. Tell me why the fuck. Hold on. Tell me why the fuck. Hold on, nigga. I got you on the grill. I got you on the grill, nigga. I got you on the grill. Hold on. I got you on the grill. Tell me why Kevin Durant, with his own set team in Brooklyn, can't get his team past the second round when James Harden, being the leader and the best player on the team in 2015, took him to the conference finals, nigga. But y'all want to sit there and hold this man James Harden to a higher standard than Kevin Durant. Tell me that, nigga.
That's only one year,
Tell me.
I'm about to tell you.
Kevin Durant, 0 years, BX, haven't led his team to the conference finals.
I'm about to fucking tell you, bro. The fucking Nets played the fucking Celtics, an elite defensive team and elite offensive team. Those Rockets in 2015 had a cakewalk to the fucking finals, except for the Clippers. I mean, it was a cakewalk, bro, in the first round. They played the Dallas Mavericks. They played the Dallas Mavericks in the first round, which was a fucking cakewalk. The Nets had the Boston Celtics.
All I hear is excuses. Everybody. This is the same guy that Kevin Durant, that Miles sat there and said that he is the alpha and he is the omega. You drop Kevin Durant on planet Jupiter, he's getting you 40. It's going to be hell. It's going to be hell in back. It's going to be hell in back. Hell in back to beat this team in the 7-game series with KD and Kyrie. He's supposed to be the best player. That's the defense that gave Kevin Durant nightmares. That guy, Stephen Curry, who Kevin Durant ain't been shit since leaving him, he lit that defense up for 35+ on an efficient high true shooting percentage and putting up historical numbers in NBA Finals. Why the fuck Kevin Durant couldn't get it done? That's another conversation because at the end of the day, y'all niggas sit there and make nothing but excuses, bro. Nothing but excuses, nigga.
Why'd you just lie and say the 2018 Rockets were better than his next team, bro? They won 65 games that year. That Rockets
was better.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
No, I'm gonna tell you what I said because you taking what I said out of context. I sat there and said that James Harden on the leader and the best player on the team. No, but James Harden was the other leader, and he was the best player on the team that year.
But go ahead.
No, he wasn't. James Harden was the leader.
Chris Paul was.
But what I'm saying is that James Harden, as him being the best player and the leader of the team, has took two teams as Houston. Hold on, two teams to the conference finals, 2015 and 2018. Why hasn't Kevin Durant, as him being the best player on the team at Brooklyn, took his team to the conference finals?
Because KD got hurt, and in the first round, he
got hurt. When did he get hurt?
During the season. That's what they were the fucking number.
No. But Kevin Durant was healthy in the playoffs, motherfucker. Stop making excuses, bro.
He got hurt during the season, which affected their seeding.
No. But you sat there and told me if you have KD and Kyrie, it's going to be hell and back to beat them. It's going to be hell and back to beat. That's what you told me, Mark.
Rockets played the Mavericks in the first round. The Nets played the Celtics, bro. Two different teams.
But Mike, you told me, you told me the Steph Curry episode a couple of days ago. You play who you play in the playoffs. Now you want to use that. Now you want to use that context for James Harden to sit there and say, "Oh, he played the Mavericks." You get easy work. You don't keep the same energy, Bob. You don't keep the same energy.
And you told me in Game 7, Kawhi was short, nigga, and he dropped 2 points in the fourth quarter. Okay, cool. So we both wrong.
You're deflecting. You're deflecting, Bob. You're deflecting. Go ahead, BX. Go ahead.
What up, BX?
Yo, it's good. Nigga, Mookie sound like he about to have a heart attack.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell him you gotta calm down.
Mookie sound like he ready for war. What's the problem though? I don't get what's the problem.
I want you to look at this statement, and this is what James Harden had to say when people sit there and say that he quit on Brooklyn and he don't like that image that people try to paint, mostly by Brooklyn Nets fan. He sat there and said, "I know people were going to talk and say you quit and all that stuff, but then." The following some of the other superstar and Kevin Durant wanted to leave. So it's like, am I still the quitter? Or is Kevin Durant, I mean, is he was basically like, bro, if you're gonna call me a quitter, call this man a quitter, because he wanted to leave Brooklyn.
The difference is that KD did it with an ulterior motive. He did it so that they could extend Kyrie, get some help on the team. Harden did it because he didn't want to have to go out on the court and play. That's why Harden did it. Harden ain't want no smoke. That's the difference.
Right.
I 100% disagree because at the end of the day, I 100% disagree because at the end of the day, even when the Brooklyn Nets got Kevin Durant the wings that they wanted, even when Brooklyn Nets got guys productive wings like Royce O'Neal, they bought in T.J. Warren, they bought in some other guys as well. No, it was this year that they bought Royce O'Neal this offseason.
They winning this year. Mookie, I mean, what are you talking
about?
No,
I said they bought in guys like T.J. Warren, Royce O'Neal, and other productive guys there, right? Kevin Durant still requested a trade. He still requested a trade after all of that. Twice this season. Twice. He did it in June. He did it in June. He did it in June, and he did it in July. Even the roster, because Kevin Durant sat there and said he wanted the roster to improve. So what I'm saying, hold on. So hold on. He was bluffing. Man, stop it.
Yeah, he was. You know, he did that because Kyrie, because they was gonna get rid of Kyrie. Come on.
No. What I'm saying is that y'all willing to sit there and say that James Harden quit on Brooklyn, right? But don't sit there and say that Kevin Durant quit on Brooklyn as well, because what he did in the playoff series in the first round was unacceptable for his player of a caliber and his level. He did not perform to his standard, and then that following season, you go request a trade. That's the reason why Kevin Durant signed that decision for Brooklyn, because he wanted to sit there and bring a team a championship. That's why, right? And at the end of the day, he hasn't done it. He's been underachieving every year.
Nah, if you want to say that, that's the reason why he did it, because he got smoked out in the Boston series. I mean, I'm not gonna disagree with you. I don't.
Bro, BX. He sat there, bro. BX. He told Mike James, bro, you might as well you might as well book me a flight to Australia and shit, because nigga, we getting our ass whooped.
I think that was
what type of leader is that, bro?
I think that was more about the roster though, construction.
Yeah,
hold on. You telling me Kevin Durant is worried about roster constructions in the
when you play ball, right? when you play ball, right, and when you play as long as KD played, you're not an idiot, bro. Like, when your team is good enough to win and when they not good enough to win.
Yeah, but why you would come out there? Hold on. Why you would come out there and say that? Why you would come out there and say that?
James, though.
No. He said it out. Hold on. No. He came out. Hold on. No. BS, you wrong. He came out there, and after they ass got beat and by 41 against at Sacramento, he came out there in the post. This year. He came out there and said, "Nigga, what do you expect? Kyrie, Royce, Claxton?"
Nah, he didn't say Kyrie.
He didn't say no fucking Kyrie.
No.
Kyrie wasn't back yet.
Bro. This is what he said after the post game against Sacramento. He sat there and said, Royce O'Neal, Claxton, Joe Harris. You expect me to win with this roster? And y'all telling me this is a fucking leadership? No. But is that a leader? You calling your team out on public? That's something that you keep in the house, nigga. That's not no leader whatsoever. Because if this was LeBron James, we'd be killing his ass, bro. Throwing his teammates under the bus. Throwing his teammates under the bus out in the public, especially after you got beat by 41 points. You're supposed to be the alpha. You're supposed to be the omega. You're supposed to be the best player in the world, and you're calling your team out. You ruined the confidence in your team. Sat there and said, "You think I can win with this? You think I can win with this?" Hold on, Miles. If you sit there calling Kevin Durant the best player in the world,
right now he top 3 in the MVP. I'm not gonna say.
Hold on, bro. If a player of a caliber like Kevin Durant, he should always believe that any roster that he's on the floor, he can lead this team to at least the conference finals or finals, because he is that elite. But he don't even believe in his own abilities. He's not mental tough. See, this is the thing about Kevin Durant, nigga. He's mentally weak. Right? He got his ass rattled in the first round against the Boston Celtics. He quit like a hoe. The man quit. I'm telling you. Because the thing is, y'all sit there and don't hold this man to best player in the world standard. But y'all do this to a year 20 LeBron James. Y'all do this to James Harden. Y'all do this to any other player, but y'all don't do this for goddamn. But y'all don't do this for goddamn Kevin Durant, nigga. Y'all don't do this for Kevin Durant, nigga. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro.
KD in year 15 is still a top 3 player in the world.
No, he's not. No, the fuck he's not. What has he done? What has he done for me to sit there and say he's a top 3 player in the world? What has he done?
He's definitely not top 3.
He's not top 3. What has he done? What does Kevin? What does everybody? What does Kevin Durant bring? Everybody. What does Kevin Durant bring to the floor other than scoring that literally can impact the game of both this? Stop it. He's an average all-ball defender and off-ball defender. He just got an elbow midi pull up. That's all you do. Heavy pull up every time.
Blocks. Mookie, what you talking
about? Bro. Once again, Kevin Durant for the last couple of seasons, he's been injured. He got put out the second round. He got put out the first round. He got swept. Got put out the second round. Hasn't even got to a conference final. But this is the best player in the world. This is a top 3 player. You got guys like Luka. You got guys like Giannis. You got guys like Stephen Curry. Hold on. You got guys like Stephen Curry has done more than Kevin Durant, and Kevin Durant hasn't did shit. But he's a top 3 player in the NBA. Get the hell out of here. You niggas are stupid. You niggas are stupid, bro.
Top 3 talent in the NBA?
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Who better than him?
No, he's not. There's plenty of guys better. Giannis, Steph Curry, Tatum, Luka, Joel Embiid, all these motherfuckers. All these motherfuckers better. Because you know why? With their individual greatness, got their team further than Kevin Durant, nigga. When Kevin Durant has got his Kevin Durant has got his ass put out the first round and got his ass put out the second round, nigga.
Steph better than him. That's it.
Steph,
Giannis is not better than him.
Luka, Steph, Giannis, Luka, Tatum, all these motherfuckers better than him. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's better. He's way better.
Hey, listen, man. After they make that trade and get that big man, that's going to the finals, bro. So
no, they not. I heard this before. BX, you ate your words last year. You sat there and said, I fear nothing. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. You said that out your mouth, BX.
I did, but guess what, Mookie? I didn't bet on them, though, so I knew better. I'm just being a fan, nigga. At that time, that's it. I know better. I ain't dumb, nigga. Your shit breaking up. Nigga done broke his mic, y'all.
Y'all hear me?
Nah, nigga, we can't hear you.
You hear me, bro? Do y'all hear me?
Now, yeah.
All right. Now, what I'm saying is this is, Mr. Maz sat there and said that it's going to be hell and back. That's what he told me. Hell and back. Did he say it, Mr. Ant-Man?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Everybody did think that.
I thought that was going to win.
Now, for everybody that's new, we got 200 people. Make sure y'all smash the like button. For everybody that's new to the channel, I'm going to sit there and give you a sneak peek or reminder of what Mr. Maz said last year about Kevin Durant.
KD's number 1, KD's the best mid-range shooter in basketball. Listen, this narrative that Steph Curry is the best shooter in basketball, I can argue that Kevin Durant is the best shooter in basketball. You want to know why? Because he makes shots when it counts.
22 seconds left. And Durant's first miss. And now Smart on the run out. Horford running with him. Marcus Smart will take it. Left hand layup. No.
You want to know why? Because he makes shots when it counts.
Right. It's just different, right? It's just different.
That's true.
I mean, listen. True. One thing we can't do is lie about what our eyes tell us, right? Put the hate aside. Don't be biased and judge it from the basketball standpoint, bro. The Brooklyn Nets with with KD and Kyrie, along with Steph Curry and Drummond, to beat them 4 out of 7 games, it's going to be hell and back. Period.
Turned out okay. And the Boston Celtics complete the 4-game sweep of the Brooklyn Nets. 116-112 is your final. Those 4 games coming
by. Wow.
Beat them 4 out of 7 games, it's going to be hell and back. Period.
To start the year, the Brooklyn Nets, and it all fell apart at multiple iterations during the season.
Yeah, look, they signed Durant and Irving in 2019. They thought things would be different, but a first-round loss.
And a sweep.
Boston. When this team gets healthy and you throw in Kevin Durant, pick your poison, bro. KD, that motherfucker. You can drop that motherfucker on fucking Jupiter if you drop him 30. I don't need Ben to be aggressive offensively. I need Ben to get to the paint, get other team in foul trouble, early with his size and him just being aggressive, something that James Harden just wasn't doing. Like, when I say win your individual matchup, it doesn't always mean you win it and you look to score, right? Just getting past your guy, getting in that paint, drawing havoc, kicking out to Steph, Patty, KD, Kyrie. Damn, and LaMarcus Aldridge, pick and pop. It's over.
Short offensive rebound. Kyrie Irving finds Durant. And now it's Jaylen Brown on the pick. Brown and Irving. And they foul.
That's can't beat the Celtics. I can't understand this shit, but the Nets ain't got no answer for Jason Tatum. And I think Ben Simmons is the one guy that can make it. Well, yeah. I agree. But you can't tell me that the Brooklyn Nets can't beat the Celtics without Ben Simmons. That's just crazy to me.
Guy who I say is the best player in the NBA, a la Kevin Durant.
KD's not there, and y'all got Chris, Giannis, and Portis, and fucking y'all can't stop one dude in Kyrie. Imagine KD being there, bro. It's over. It's over.
Bro, if you looked at that game with 2 eyes, brother, nobody can beat the Nets in a 7-game series. That's the only thing I'm saying for the night.
Cap. You don't get the shit done. We know Kevin Durant, which basketball standpoint, and that's it, okay? That's it. First and foremost, you cannot give Kevin Durant this type of talent, and he don't get the shit done. We know Kevin Durant with shooters and a big guy who can somewhat rebound, he's going to get that shit done. Now, let me break down the players that they got. You got Patty Mills and you got Steph Curry. That means moving forward, they have a floor stretcher on the floor at all times. I can't see a situation where Steph or Patty won't be on the court with Kyrie and KD or Ben Simmons. That's number one. Number two, Ben Simmons. Listen, I'm not a big Simmons fan. I don't like his game. But remember, he's not going to be asked to do what he did in Philly on the net. Handle the basketball, give the ball to Kyrie and KD, and attack the rim when you have a mismatch and win your individual battle. When needed, rebound, push it, and defend. That's your job. And then the icing on the cake is this. You throw in Andre Drummond? His job is to do one thing, and that is it. Rebound the basketball and be a presence down low with his body, okay? He ain't got to be no elite shot blocker. None of that shit, okay? Just rebound the basketball, get defensive and offensive rebound. The Nets will have second chance points. That's number three. Dang, and then here's the killer. When all else fails and you have all that, just give the ball to Kevin Durant and let Kevin Durant do what he do, along with Kyrie. Bro, it's over, bro.
I'm trying to cut you off.
And y'all think I should listen to this nigga who said all of that? All of that, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, see how disrespectful this nigga is.
This what he said all last year, nigga. And by the sound of it, this episode, he sound like he is right back on the next bandwagon because they on a pressing win streak right now. They number 4 from the East. He's back on the Brooklyn Nets bandwagon. So I want you, Mr. Mod, to stand on your shit and stand 10 toes down, nigga, and go with the shit, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. Trying to sit there and lie that you didn't say none of that shit, man. Get out of here, man. And what you got on this?
Well, you can have me on record now, right? Listen, if the Nets play the Boston Celtics again as constructed, if they don't make no trade, they're gonna lose in 5 or 6 games.
Oh my God.
Facts. I agree. It's not. In fact, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a sweep, maybe 5-game series.
If they make the right trade. I'm not talking about for no superstar. We don't need no superstar. We need Claxton need help down low, and we need another fucking ball handler that can shoot free throws in case Ben get fouled on purpose. If we make that trade, we go into the finals. So you could put that on record.
No, you're not.
Just
come on, bro.
Record. That's all you gotta do, bro.
No, you're not. You're not. So you saying if y'all get another big man, y'all going to the finals?
Another big man and what
type of big man? What type of another big man that you
somebody like Nas Reed from the Timberwolves, Podol from the Spurs, somebody like that, second tier center.
I agree. If y'all do get another big, if y'all do get another big man, that's going to help y'all with the rebound because y'all are a small team. Y'all are one of the worst rebounder teams in the league. But the thing is that even if y'all do get that, I just think that there's teams that just superiorly just better. They got a better bench. They got a better bench. And they got 2 unstoppable force. Like, first of all, like I like Kyrie.
I'm not scared of the Bucks.
But the thing is, the team that just over the top right now, bro, that speaks to the highest standard is the Boston Celtics, right? What? And they don't even yes, motherfucker, did I stutter, bitch? I sat there and said the Boston Celtics, they got one of the best two-way duos in the league. They got elite shot blocking. They got floor space. They can space the floor out. So if you got Jakob Poeltl out there, or I don't know about Jakob Poeltl because all they're gonna do is they got a lineup that could combat that. All they're gonna do is space the floor when they get his ass out the goddamn paint, and niggas gonna have easy baskets, easy lanes to the basket in transition, and also this space out the floor, just run high pick and roll, and that will expose his ass as well. Now I do like that Willis that what you said, Naz Reid.
Yeah, Naz Reid.
I like Naz Reid. I think he's a big body. He can block shots, and he can space the floor as well. He can hit that three as well. So I like Naz Reid. If y'all get Naz Reid, I don't know who y'all gonna trade to get Naz Reid, but if y'all can get that, I mean, y'all look good. Y'all look good. But Ant, what you got on this shit, man?
All right. Everybody, well, BX basically broke it down what I was gonna say, but I don't think he said about the coach. I think that's why he asked for the trade. Well, I don't call that quitting because I don't think they like the Steve.
Yeah, I forgot about Steve Nash, dumbass.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted to be there because of Nash and how they was treating Kyrie. And whoever said, huh? But I don't think he quit on the team like James Harden did. He forced his way out because Kyrie couldn't play every game, so he got upset. I'm talking about Harden. So, but if I was Harden, when you step your game up, all right, Kyrie not here. I gotta help out.
But here's the thing. Even though James Harden did not perform to his standards that season, and I think this season, that season he did not. It was just very different. His numbers started dropping off, and his efficiency started dropping off. But you gotta look at the fact that Kyrie Irving was missing games, Kevin Durant was missing games, everybody was in and out of the lineup. If you James Harden, you look at that, it's like damn, like. Yeah. That's the number one reason why he left. He left because he didn't want to carry no more. He didn't want to carry.
You're a real nigga when you wait till they come back. All right,
bro, you gotta speak up, nigga. I can't hear you, nigga. Get off that fucking headset, nigga. Speak up, nigga, before you talk to me. Now speak up again.
You can hear me. You can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. Now,
go ahead. I'm just saying, if I was James Harden, when you wait till we get the full team back together instead of rushing your way out because Kyrie can't play every game.
Yeah, but the thing is that he was also mad at the system. James Harden wanted more ISO. Kevin Durant wanted more downstream, more flare streams. He wanted more off-ball movement instead of just playing ISO ball and just KD, your turn, Kyrie, my turn. He wanted more ball movement, bro. That's what he wanted. And James Harden.
That's Steve Nash. That's Steve Nash.
Yeah,
well, you see they move the ball now with Vaughn. They move the ball.
Huh?
I said right now they moving the ball.
That's right now, but back then, James, you got to understand. I think Mike D'Antoni, I think he left that year. I couldn't remember. So the offensive schemes changed up. Like it was not more ice balls, more all ball movement. Kevin Durant wanted to pin down flare strings. It was more ball movement. And then when James Harden was very frustrated because he wanted more ice ball. He basically wanted the Tony system where he could dictate the offense, right? And run it through him as well. So that's what he wanted, and that didn't work out for him. It didn't work out for him, man. So
that's why he Mo Bamba. I keep hearing niggas say that nigga name. I don't know if he can shoot or not. I don't know. Ant probably know, but I'll take Mo Bamba and Gary Harris from Orlando. I mean, listen, it's trades to be made. I mean, yeah, everybody keeps saying Mo Bamba, but he's nice. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe
I don't know.
I don't know.
And I'm gonna tell y'all something too. Don't y'all sleep on the Cavs, nigga. Don't y'all sleep on the.
No, we not sleeping on them. The Nets don't got to play everybody, nigga. We don't got to play Cleveland and Boston and Milwaukee.
No, I'm not saying.
I'm not to the finals, nigga.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying just don't sleep on it because they're a team too that been playing consistent basketball as well.
Yeah, they're a good team.
I love Mitchell and what's that guy? Fucking Garland. I love they combo, bro.
They great.
I like Garland
because both guys can play off ball, but Garland is the facilitator. He gonna create open look for them. So I love they duo as well, and I love their front court. I love their front court. The thing that concerns me about Cleveland, their bench is very concerning for me. I mean, I don't like their bench.
they gonna get another wing or another power forward.
So if we look at the conferences in the Eastern Conference, we got the Celtics, Bucks, Cavaliers, Nets, the 76ers. Damn,
those are the four best teams.
Hold on.
The top four.
Hold on. The Knicks is up there. You got the Heat up there. You got the Hawks. That's crazy because just a minute ago the Heat was like at the 12th seed. That's crazy.
I don't know how they got up there.
How the fuck did they get up there that fast, bro? And how the hell did the Knicks get up there?
The Nets won
like
beating
5,
on the
6 in a row. They've been beating on the Bulls. That's why.
Yeah, they've been playing whack teams.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, that's
but
crazy.
Jalen
Brunson, man.
You named is the best 4 teams in the East.
Yo, Brunson, man, niggas was sleeping on. He's been playing all right.
Hey, Ace, let me ask you something. Ace, is you there? You gotta unmute yourself. You there? Can you hear me? Hey, Ace.
Yo.
Let me ask you something. Do you think that James Harden can turn? Because James Harden came out there and said, and I 100% disagree with him when he said this shit. And I'll cool on him. He sat there and said that he changed the game, right? But the only thing that's missing for his career is a ring. Do you agree with that? That's the only thing James Harden is missing for his career is a ring.
I mean, James Harden is missing leadership. He's missing defense. He's missing a lot more than a ring.
No. I'm just saying that. Do you think that James Harden just missing a ring? Because that's what he said. He said a championship is the only thing that he's missing after changing the game of basketball.
Right? I don't know how he changed the game of basketball. I don't agree with that at all. I mean, you got guys like Allen Iverson, Steph Curry. They changed the game of basketball. But James Harden, I mean, we've seen 1,000 James Hardens come and go. So I disagree.
So you don't think he changed?
There's a James Harden every year, every generation. There's a James Harden. I mean, what new did he did? Yeah, I mean, we've seen a lot of high not high efficient, but high usage guys dribble the air out the basketball and score a lot of points on bad teams. We've seen this. I mean, I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but hell,
he changed it to me in a way.
Hell no.
His 5-year
the way defense is playing.
His 5-year prime,
the way of his shooting. Now you have to guard up at half court. That's changing the game. You know what I mean? That's changing the game.
His style of play and his 5-year prime in Houston was like unprecedented. Like it's like top 5 probably all time. Like his 5-year prime.
It didn't lead to no real wins.
It didn't lead to no ring.
It was a bunch of regular season fluff.
That's why he said he need a ring to validate it. So I mean, but he not going to get a Finals MVP. So
well, then the answer is no, then right? Because he didn't win a ring. So I mean, he ain't changed shit. So I don't know what we talking.
BS, why you think he changed the game?
Just the way the defense is played, how the game was called. You know, he started that whole fucking foul.
And a step back and a step back three, and the way you got to defend it, you don't understand that step back three. That when James Harden was like in his prime and his peak, like that move was a hard move to guard because it was very, very hard to stop.
But the offense was catered to his move where you couldn't play defense on it.
But that's the whole point. That's why he said what he said.
But at the end of the day, no.
You know, and I know James Harden be traveling with that step back three.
Exactly.
He do.
That shit is fucking travel.
That was
but at the time it wasn't a travel. They didn't call it a travel. So
that nigga take like 9 steps before you dribble the ball.
When you got niggas guarding you, remember how they guarded him one year? Them niggas played that nigga from the back of his back while he had the ball. Remember, niggas wasn't even in front of him. Niggas stood behind him and played defense.
I gave you 2 prime examples guys who changed the game. I mean, AI and Curry.
I ain't never seen no shit like that before.
So, Ace, you don't believe
what did you say about AI? Ace, what you say about AI?
The game and the way he played basketball, right? Like, you know what I mean? The way you had to guard him and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
And the same thing with Steph Curry, the way he was able to shoot from pretty much half court. Defenses had to change. You know what I mean? I mean, he changed the game to where all you do is shoot threes now. That's all Steph Curry. So that's changing.
And Harden changed it when all niggas tried to do was draw fouls.
Iverson brought like hip hop to basketball with the braids, the tattoos, the big shorts, and the way he dribbled the ball. You know what I mean? That's changing the game. No kid wants to grow up and be like James Harden. So
that's not true. The whole league was trying to draw fouls like him. That's not true.
Come on, man.
Well, I tell you one thing. I don't know about all that, but I tell you one thing. That nigga Kyrie Irving is cold-blooded.
Right. I mean,
shit.
right.
I already knew Fred Van Vliet was in trouble. I could see it in his eyes.
That's why I said we've seen a lot of James Harden. You know what I mean, Kyrie's another James Harden. They're kind of the same type of players.
Nah, Kyrie Irving is way more efficient. Stop it.
High usage players that dribble the air out the ball, bro.
Kyrie is efficient.
Same guy.
Harden isn't. That's
Kyrie is more finesse with his game than James Harden. James Harden
got a better handle. He
Yo,
got a better handle. I mean, James Harden got a crazy handle too. I mean, it's all the same shit.
His handles ain't near about his Kyrie.
Listen, this is the problem we got, right? This is the problem a lot of y'all make, right? When y'all assessing guys, right? Look at it. Harden team in Houston was custom made and built for his style of play. Kyrie never had a team that was custom built for his style of play. You can't judge guys and be like, oh, he better because no. Allen Iverson team with the Sixers in 2000 was custom made and built for his style of play.
Is the same thing, right?
You get what I'm saying?
I hear you. I hear you.
Every player don't get that opportunity. It's not that they better than another player. That's why they got that opportunity. It's just a matter of time. And so when fucking OKC traded James Harden to Houston, they was rebuilding. So they
James
was like,
Harden
fuck it,
in
we
Houston
gonna build
is what
around
we're
him.
seeing in Luka right now. James Harden in Houston is what we're seeing in Luka right now.
Hey, Dequan said, LOL, everyone is doing step backs now. He changed the game.
Step back came way before James Harden. I don't understand that.
I mean, Larry Bird does step backs too, but I mean,
everybody was
doing
step backs.
I mean, it's not brand new, but he popularized it.
What the fuck the business is, man?
What's up, nigga? Hey, SFM, do you agree that with James Harden's statement that he changed the game and the only thing that's missing for his resume of being up there with the all-time greats is to, getting a ring. That's the only thing that's missing for his resume. Do you agree with that?
James Harden said that about himself?
Yes.
Yeah, he ain't too far off. Like, if you're talking about just him having a ring with the accomplishments he already have, yeah, like he not too far off what he's saying at all.
Do you have James Harden as a top 5 shooting guard all time?
Hold on. Michael, Kobe, D-Wade. Nah.
Name me the niggas. Hold on, name me the niggas you have over him.
Michael.
Speak up, nigga.
Michael, Kobe, AI, James, D-Wade, and Clyde.
Yeah.
I thought Clyde a small forward, but
Clyde is a small forward. He played both, but he was really.
Oh, D-Wade. Hold on, bro. D-Wade the top 5. I mean, James Harden the top 5 shooting guard, bro. Come on, bro. He a top 5 shooting guard. Bro.
Nah, he's not better than Jerry West either.
Yes, he is.
He's not better than Jerry West either, bro. You bugging.
Oh, I forgot about Jerry West.
Hold on, you got
top 5 shooting guard.
Yeah, he's not over Jerry West. Yeah, it's already over.
Jerry West better than him, bro.
He's not over Jerry West.
Jerry West is better than James Harden, really?
Yep.
Yes, nigga.
Yes.
Look, Mookie. Bro,
I don't count that the era of basketball.
Yeah, okay, listen, Mookie.
Era of basketball.
Get what I'm saying? Mookie, listen what I'm finna say real quick. Jerry West, with the skill that he possessed then, they literally said they used to have to have court press him because they didn't have no.
Yeah, but Jerry West doesn't have the skill that James Harden has, bro.
Okay.
He don't have between the legs, hezzy, step back 3, crossover between the legs, spin to the goddamn basket. Jerry West does not possess that skill that James Harden has. So if you translate James Harden into that era right there in the 1960s, right? James Harden would damn near be a 40, 45, 40 point per game scorer every night. Real talk. So no.
That you can say that about a lot of people.
James Harden is over goddamn he's over goddamn.
Nah, you must ain't see Jerry West play then.
You didn't either, nigga. You didn't either.
I watched
it on
YouTube.
No, you did. Oh, that's YouTube. But we talking about watching it in real life. You didn't. No.
YouTube is real life, nigga. What you talking about?
Nah. I'm just talking about watching it live.
Go look. Go look.
Man, go look at the shots he taking,
man.
Can't nobody just guard that, even if
that
nigga
Jerry West. Jerry West was he was pretty good.
Listen, bro, he was the
Curry. He was the Curry of his era, bro. When it came to shooting, he would just shoot that bitch, bro. He would just launch that bitch, bro.
Put it like this, Mookie. That nigga Jerry West was Klay Thompson on steroids. That's the easiest way for me to say it.
Bro, y'all got Jerry West over James Harden.
Bro, this nigga Jerry West was 6'2". 6'2". This nigga averaged 40 in a whole series. This nigga got
no 3-point line.
No 3-pointer. He's 6'2", averaging 40 through a whole series. This nigga averaged 40.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he did average. That is a good point. He did average damn near 30 with no 3-point line.
No, nigga, listen. Mookie, he averaged 40 through a whole
damn
series.
Near 30. He averaged over 30 with no 3-point line.
That nigga averaged 40 without a 3.
You gotta remember, right? James Harden was living at the free throw line for like 3-4 years.
Remember that?
Okay, let's get that straight. Facts.
Half of his points
that wasn't on the step back three. Soon
as the foul rule got put into play, what happened?
Dropped by 8 points.
What happened soon as the foul rule got put into play?
Go ahead. Hey, Trayvon, what you got on this topic, man? What you got on this?
I just wanted to know. I kind of see what y'all saying. Is y'all judging? I just want to know what we judging. Is it all like? Is we putting it all together? Is it on? Let's go off of skill. Like who was just colder out of the shooting guards, or are we going off of skill and success off of their skill? Like what they skill impacted? Like how we rank?
Yeah, how we doing it? How we doing it? If you talking about
if we going skill, I could put a lot of niggas over niggas who never won. Like I could say, off of some one-on-one shit, he better than him. Like, but if you want me to say what they skills impacted on the court, like what they
they success. Your success. Talk about this shit.
And Penny Hardaway.
I got.
Hey, salute everybody. Salute Mookie.
Penny Hardaway ain't no damn.
Hold on. One at a time. I'm talking about
Grant Hill.
I'm talking about skill set.
Grant Hill ain't no fucking shooting guard.
Hold on. I'm saying who at Trayvon, who you think is more skilled between Jerry West and James Harden?
All right, I'm gonna say James Harden off of skill. Do I think that Jerry West, if he was in the later time coming up, learning the game in this era, I don't know how his skill will be. But from what I see, what they do right now and what the game requires, I'll say James Harden is more skilled, like off of what I see him do, because Jerry, they kind of did the same thing, but I would say that James Harden is a better passer than Jerry West. Jerry West can score, James Harden can score. But what about helping other people, like all skill around? Yeah, I'm gonna give just not by a lot, like just a few inches, he's over Jerry.
I don't know.
See what you saying.
You got Jerry West over you got James Harden over Jerry West.
Yeah, as in skill, not as in total career success though. And only off of like if those players.
If you talking about
if I'm on a blacktop, if I'm on a blacktop and they saying who you want, I'm gonna say I want James Harden first. I'm not.
If you talking about skill, bro, he just top 3, bro. That's simple. But if you just talking about
all around, if we go all around, bro, if we go all around,
bro, Dwayne Wade is not more skilled than James Harden, bro.
I got Reggie Miller.
Dwayne Wade is not more skilled than James Harden, bro. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, it's not. This nigga used to be struggling in front of free throw line. Niggas used to be playing D-Wade like they used to play LeBron in the early days of Cavs, bro. Let this nigga shoot, bro. On my mama, bro.
You don't know about prime Dwayne, nigga.
What you mean, nigga? I watch Flash, nigga. Don't sit up on here, nigga, and be talking like Flash.
Stop capping.
Who
D-Wade had a deadly mid-range game. Step back mid-ranges, all type of
I'm
shit.
gonna say, you think to me,
D-Wade was not an efficient shooter. He was not an efficient shooter at all.
Deadly mid-range player.
You think James Harden is more skilled? You think James Harden is more skilled because of the way he gets his moves done, like because he's dribbling like this and he's doing that. James Harden ain't trying to look. I mean, Dwayne ain't trying to look pretty, bro.
D-Wade is one step. D-Wade is one step, and he's putting you in the rim. That's what he's doing.
James Harden
putting you in the rim.
James Harden checked every level except scoring in the paint with him. When you talk about listen, he's better. Listen, he's a better mid-range. He's a better three-point shooter. His handles is better. And let's get this straight. Let's get straight. He's better in the post than he ever was.
Why we just talking about offense though? On the defense side, Dwayne Wade got him on. Dwayne Wade got him everywhere on defense. Dwayne Wade got him everywhere on defense.
Right.
And that's a skill, real quick. And that's a skill.
James Harden can't even use his right hand.
Defense is a skill.
Okay.
James Harden can't even use his right hand.
Defense might just be the only thing he got him on.
If a nigga lead in everything on defense on the nigga, and then he got him in some places on offense, he's the better overall.
Man, it's not even an argument. Wade is way better than Harden.
That's so easy, dog.
Tell me what the way he got him on offense for.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you.
I'm gonna tell you for one. Dwayne Wade is a better driver. He's a better driver,
better post player. Better
defender. He also knows how to play, and he knows how to hold on, and he knows how to play off the ball as well.
James Harden a better post player than D-Wade.
D-Wade didn't even get in the post like that. Stop trying to hype up.
One at a time. Hey, hold on, one at a time.
James Harden does not know how to play off the ball. Dwayne Wade does. Dwayne Wade is a better post player. Dwayne Wade is a better mid-range player. Dwayne Wade does not need foul calls for him to stay in the game.
How he don't need foul calls?
D-Wade can use his offhand. James Harden can't go right.
He don't need foul calls.
James Harden can't use his right hand.
Hold on. Let me finish. Hold on. Let me say something. The nigga, this nigga say he don't need foul calls.
Talk about the Dallas series.
In 2006. Bro, you talking about they didn't need foul calls? Did you see how many foul calls he got? Do you know how many fouls he got?
Mookie, I knew what he was going to go.
Do you know how many fouls he got?
We talking about that series, but I'm talking about career-wise. James Harden career-wise has depended on foul calls. 17 of them. Dwayne Wade has one game, scored 40 points, scored 30 points, and he didn't have to shoot 15 or 20 free throws, bro. That's what I mean.
Yeah, when half your points are at the free throw line, I mean, bro, it goes without saying. Come on now.
Why you think half of the world, while they was talking about for a moment, why nobody really talks about James Harden game? Why nobody gives him props? Because the kids on the streets has realized, like, damn, he shot 20 free throws. That's like 40 points right there. Like, damn, this nigga, what the fuck? Like, he ain't getting nothing done really like that. If he don't got the ball, what else is James Harden doing? Standing right there in the corner.
Standing around waiting for this shit to come back.
Come on, bro. That's not a skill. That's not no skill, bro. And then what he doing on defense? Same thing he doing when he don't got the ball on offense. Standing around. Come on, man.
Backdoor cuts on him.
Also, Dwayne Wade, since we just talking NBA, Dwayne Wade also was a factor on the Olympics team. Him and Kobe spinning niggas around, doing that Kobe, that Jordan and Pippen.
Trayvon, you remember him and Kobe closed that shit out against?
Yeah, they was.
Ball-headed D-Wade was crazy.
Against Spain, him and Kobe throwing lobs to each other and shit from half court. Come on, bro. This nigga, I seen this nigga. Look,
I saw that nigga international record. That nigga probably got the best international record. He's undefeated, flawless.
Only probably better than him is Melo.
Hey, let me Trayvon, what you got on the original topic? What you got on James Harden? You know, basically going to Kevin Durant, basically said he was talking about his time or his departure with the Brooklyn Nets, and he was basically saying that Harden and Durant, according to multiple sources, butted head during the season. Durant didn't think Harden was at peak physical shape. And meanwhile, Harden adjust to the ecosystem where he was everything was no longer going to be catered to him. And he didn't like the training staff, and he didn't like the rest recovery training staff as well. And then he sat there and said, and responded to people that sat there and said that, he quit it on Brooklyn. He said, I knew people were going to talk and say you quit and all that stuff. But then the following summer, the other superstar there, Kevin Durant, wanted to leave. So it's like, am I still a quitter? So he threw some shots at Kevin Durant. Basically was like, listen, if y'all going to call me a quitter, look at Kevin Durant as well, because he wanted to leave Brooklyn, man. What you got on that shit, man?
I feel like it's like both niggas not trying to look like whatever the public has deemed them as off of their moves, right?
That's true.
You got James Harden. He got to do what's it called, bro? Like when you famous, they like call it like something clean up, like collateral damage. Like you got to clean this shit up, like something, whatever it is, however they call it. I can't think of the name, but James Harden, they did an investigation off of how you got back with your OGM and all that shit over it. When you first left, you really was kind of quiet on it. You just was like,
it seemed like a PR move.
Like, yeah, you didn't really, what he did right now, you didn't give us all these facts.
Damage control. That's what you're trying to say. Damage control.
Yeah, he's doing damage. Yeah, he's doing damage control because you did leave, and it was funny. Like you and basically your old ass team from Houston got back together. So it was like you just used the Brooklyn move. That's what they was trying to make it like, to get right there, like to where you can get that move. And if you got a ring in however long it took Daryl Morey to get you over there, if you end up getting the ring with KD and Kyrie, well, that's what you did. And then you was going to do the KD thing. Get one with KD, then boom, bounce and go try to do one on your own like he did. KD, you didn't complain when y'all just got y'all ass swept about, you didn't say nothing. None of those games when you were saying we didn't coach right, we didn't do nothing right. You didn't come after game 2 or after game 1 and say, man, the coaching wrong. Like you didn't do none of that. You didn't say what was wrong. And then when you asked for a trade and everybody hopped on your ass, then you wanted to let everybody know this was the situation. That was the situation. So I feel like both of those niggas blamed each other on some damage control shit. Like and they ain't telling the truth. And what we all think of y'all is what y'all niggas was.
Yeah, it's called deflecting.
65 ass pussy ass niggas, man. That's how
that's all it is, bro. They just trying to cover up their brand. It's brand covering. That's what it is. Brand covering. I got to keep my brand looking like this. So that's all it is, just to make their brand stay what they think their brand is.
Definitely. It's a PR move.
Yeah, bro. Somebody told them niggas how to talk like that. Like what to go out there and say and cover that shit up. Other than that, they felt like how they felt when they did it. That was you. That was the real you when you did what you did. Now this is the other person. Oh look,
I think them niggas
pop your shit, Tyree.
Why is James Harden even bringing up KD when he asked for the trade first? Like I don't even understand why he even bringing up KD. Hey, like when you point a finger, 3 fingers coming right back at you.
KD quit too.
Nah, KD asked for a trade when he saw the shit coming in shambles.
KD quit too, nigga. Bro,
James Harden,
James
Harden.
No, he quit too,
bro.
Nigga,
don't do that. Don't do that. Don't
quitters, bro. They both wanted out to me. Look, they both wanted out, but they didn't want out for the same. They didn't want out for the same reason. See, James Harden. If you really listen to what Mookie just told me from what I hear, you trying to kind of say, look, what I left for. That's what this nigga Kevin Durant trying to leave for. I just seen it first. That's what he trying to say.
I can see that.
But Jay Harden quit on Houston too, so he a quitter anyway. So
he quit on 2 teams in 1 year.
And look, if you do that, look, we can both. Look, I can nitpick that. Kevin Durant quit on OKC. You had Golden State down 3-1. I'm gonna tell y'all, bro. And look, I'm gonna say this. I'm pretty sure y'all feel the same way, bro. Just on some competition and some man shit. If I'm in a boxing match, bro, and I've been beating the shit out of you all these rounds, and you fucked around and ducked your head and hit me with some haymaker shit, I ain't gonna be like, yeah, he better than me, man. I can't beat him. Let me join him. No, I'm gonna be like, that's some lucky punk shit. Somewhere we fucked up, took our foot off you niggas' necks, and I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get you next year.
It was like
that nigga KD talking about he trying to emulate what Kobe did on and off the court. Nigga, Kobe wouldn't do no suck ass shit like that, nigga.
No. Well, did Kobe go join Boston after they kicked off in his ass?
Nah, nigga. Nah, nigga.
Yeah, but
Hell
that's
no.
historic.
Did Kobe go join Phoenix after they kicked off in his ass when he had him 3-1? Hell no.
Hell nah.
You can't explain that. That definitely was some bullshit right there. That's soft ass move right there.
KD been able to
Look,
say that shit again.
Kevin Durant, these niggas got a problem. Look, just be yourself, bro. Stop letting the media or whatever we think about you. If you soft, be soft. If you like to go to the best teams and trade off, just do that. But don't try to switch it up and start making your moves off of what anybody say about you.
Right. But then you're gonna be with
Jay Harden a whole ass nigga, so and
agree
KD
with
still
that. Be yourself. Be original.
But at the end of the day, bro, these niggas is like, I don't want to say it like that because ain't nothing wrong with it. But these niggas are used to being catered to, like at a younger age, and they get hooked on that. Like from high school, you know how it is. Oh, you ain't got to go to this class. Oh, we gonna pass you. Don't even trip. Don't study. And then it gets to a higher level. Now it's even bigger on what they want to slide. I don't want to practice. I don't want to do this. I don't want to go on this game.
And that shit happens off the court too. You're right.
Yeah, like
on
come on, man. These niggas want us basically to me, bro, and I'm not gonna never do it. Like I'll never do it at work or nothing that I do. Y'all niggas not fit to make me settle for less. I've been shown something better than what I'm seeing right now in the NBA world. I refuse to let you make me settle for less and tell me this shit is chilly and is shit.
I got it. But I mean
Come on, hey, look, we all seen, look, man, we seen Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, Isaiah Thomas. Like, come on, man, we seen some niggas, man, Julius Irvin. Like, it's been some niggas come through this game, man, and when they step on that court, you just feel the energy like, this shit for real. These niggas don't give you that feeling like that. Come on, it's a reason why when we see those legends.
Yeah, them niggas was the headliners every arena they went to, nigga.
Right now, bro, when we see them old niggas come in the gym, or you see them niggas do so, everybody stand up if they won or not. If they won a title or not, everybody like, hell yeah, nigga, we appreciate you, nigga. You gave us sweat and blood. Don't nobody gonna do that for these niggas. You know why? Because you was only with us for a year. You only came here for 3 years. Oh, we ain't got no bond with you, nigga.
Yeah, bad.
That's the thing that's missing from the game. You don't have a connection with your star player because the nigga just visiting.
Yeah, then he out. Another team, then another team.
Then he ain't playing hard for you. You come in there to watch him play. You're rooting for your team. This nigga sitting out 5-10 games. Y'all ain't in the playoffs. Man, come on. And then y'all want to put these niggas over the old players when the old players like Dominique Wilkins, niggas who wasn't winning, who was getting the 10th. The 9th seed, guess what they didn't have? A play-in. I'm still counting these niggas for missing the playoffs when they hit that play-in shit. Whoever in the play-in, your ass out the playoffs to me.
Right. I agree.
Because that's the only way that I can keep it level to rank them with the other players. If I give them that play-in and then they make it like some wild card football team shit, that's me cheating for the old players who didn't get to have that. Like Kobe, when he got put out those years, he was in the 9th seed, he was in the 10th seed, and he was out. I'm not fit to let you niggas trump those niggas who got in those spots and they had to watch basketball. They didn't get to go play one more game, and all we need to play is 2 games, and we can, man, that's luck on the dog's ass.
Right. Because
anybody can get on fire. You mean to tell me I done worked all hard to really get this A spot, and then we come play these niggas, and all of a sudden, whoop-de-whoop, catch fire and go 10 for 10 from the 3, and they beat us, and we've been better than these niggas all year? Hell no. Nah.
I agree, because even with like Kevin Durant and James Harden, where do you retire their jersey? They didn't bounce around so much.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Where you gonna look? Where is this? What they gonna do? You know what they gonna do? They gonna start retiring their jerseys either off of where they do got the most years at. Like he played 4 everywhere. Oh no, right here he played 5 years. Right. That's where we're gonna retire it at.
Exactly.
This is most years.
You're gonna be confusing the motherfucking time.
Where his best history? Where his best history at? Look, you won your championships in Golden State, but your jersey gonna get retired in fucking OKC.
Where we gonna retire Bron? Where we gonna retire KD?
Fellas, I have a question. I have a question. If KD don't win a championship again, is he gonna quit?
No, he ain't gonna. Like, you mean retire, or you mean like
he's gonna leave Brooklyn? Like he's gonna quit on Brooklyn this year if he don't win it?
No.
I mean, it just needs to happen regardless, right? If they don't,
I just think they're gonna do it. I think they're gonna take him out his misery. That's what I think. I think they're gonna trade him if they don't win.
I agree.
They're gonna trade him.
It's gotta happen.
So wait, even if they trade him, you consider that quitting? Because I mean, he did 4 years.
No, not if they do it. Not if they do it. Not if they do it. And see, that's what they gonna do. I'm gonna tell you what niggas like to do. It's like a girlfriend, right? Brooklyn is like his girlfriend. He wanted to break up with her, but she talked him into not doing it. And she like, no, this is what we gonna do. We gonna be better. But now she don't like that you tried to break up with her. She like, if anybody leaving somebody, I'm leaving you. So they're gonna make sure that, okay, KD, look, we came back, we got rid of Steve Nash. They're gonna make it look, we just didn't do it when you said it, because we the boss. But they wanted to get rid of Steve Nash. They didn't like that KD came out in front of the public and like made it like he tell them what to do. That's why they didn't do it.
Right.
But so they felt like you should have came behind the scenes, nigga, and said, "Can we get rid of Steve?"
Hey, hold on, everybody. And Maz, let me ask you a question. Do you agree with James? Do you agree with James Harden? He said he changed the game of basketball, and only thing that's missing for his resume to put him up the all-time greats is a championship. Do you agree with that?
No, I don't. James Harden hasn't changed nothing about basketball. I mean, what did he change?
This is a Houston fan, y'all. This is a Houston fan.
Hey, somebody turn that TV down.
Bro, the fact that he came out and said that just shows you the level of delusion this dude's at right now, right? He changed the game of basketball by doing what? Bro, he has no in-between game. He has no mid-range game. He shoots a three or he's at the basket. We've seen left-hand players do that a lot. I mean, shit, Brunson does that shit. I mean, Lamar Odom did that shit. I mean, what's this dude talking about, bro? He's delusional. That's why I say when he talks, I don't listen to James Harden.
Zach Randolph do it right now.
Yeah, he's paired delusional.
Maz, let him know, Maz. You've been a Houston fan, bro, and you've been watching this nigga ever since he been there.
Diehard Rockets fan, bro. Diehard, fellas.
So, Mr. Maz, so you think James Harden retired jersey should be retired in Houston once he finished?
No, because no, I don't think so. I think guys like Hakeem Olajuwon, Yao Ming, and that's about it. Other than that, nobody has done enough to get.
But do you think they are though? But do you think they are? I think they are though.
Okay, hold on, Trayvon, bro. After what James pulled in Houston before he left, I would say absolutely not, bro. Like James Harden left on a bad note, right? He quit on the team.
Yeah, that is true.
He came out the next day.
He was carrying your franchise, though, Maz.
And I'm Maz. Hear me out. Hear me out, Maz. At the same time, Maz. Look, at the same time, Maz. We're living in a generation of basketball where they give nigga memorial videos for playing for the team for one season.
Well,
so remember that on a note of saying that.
I agree with you on that part, but
they might do it just for the media.
And they build statues for niggas too. So
a tribute video is one thing, bro.
Like, because what I'm saying, Maz, how we talk, it's about the money, and you would want a highlighted player jersey to be in your arena. Just on how these dudes think these days. I'm gonna say it's 50. I'm gonna say it's 50.
So you saying they about to build him a statue?
Hey, Maz, do you say
saying a statue or retire his jersey?
Retire his jersey.
I'm talking about jersey.
Oh, his jersey? Oh, nigga, for sure. I mean, of course. Yeah, that's
because I was about to say like I about to because you about to say because I thought you mentioned it. You said Yao Ming. Like you think Yao Ming deserves
motherfucker? Yeah, Yao Ming.
Yeah, Yao Ming changed the game
over James Harden.
Yes,
over Dynasty. Yeah,
bro.
Wait, hey,
hold on, fellas.
Fuck
Yao Ming. Hold on, bro.
Listen, he was more wanted. Yeah, he was
Yao Ming. Yao Ming is more loved by Rockets than James Harden would ever be, bro. Trust me on that, bro. Yao Ming changed the Rockets franchise.
But hold on.
He did.
I'm not going to say because you are a Rockets fan, but also James Harden has took subpar rosters with the Houston Rockets to the conference finals, and he has won MVPs, and he has had his best statistical season. With
you mean to a conference final? That's
conference final. On top of that, Mookie, every move that was done, everything that was done over there, it was for him, what he wanted, and he failed.
Well, Trayvon, ain't they gonna do that for your star players? I mean,
no, but this is what I'm saying. This is a lot of things that takes him. Look, like Reggie Miller. Look, I got Reggie Miller in front of him, like all-time shooting guards.
That's not the debate. I'm just saying that I believe that James Harden, if you look at his stint with the Houston Rockets, even though he has choked in the playoffs,
he does deserve it.
He has brought the Houston Rockets to 2 conference finals, and he has won an MVP as him being there.
Paul got to the second one.
So
look,
no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I agree, Mookie. Look, at the end of the day, do his jersey deserve to be retired? Yes. Did he change the game? No, you probably changed the atmosphere in that city when you came, but you didn't change. If anything, I'm gonna tell you what these players do. And it's this history. You can't help but do it. If anything, some niggas come in and change shit. But after they come in and change it, all you do is overuse it. Like you just like you abuse the move. Like, but then they give you claims to it. Like the rip through. Kobe was the first person that I really seen using the move, like when your hand right there and the player come up on your arm. Then Kevin Durant went crazy with it and they blessed him with it. Like, oh, that's the Kevin Durant rip through. Like, so I feel like James Harden, I done seen Paul Pierce step back. A lot of niggas step back, but you took the step back crazy. Like you went crazy with the step back.
And they talk about him with the ISOs, but
hey, Mons, is James Harden a top 5 shooter guard all time?
Nope.
MJ, Kobe, D Wade, Reggie Miller, Ray Allen. No, he's not.
I forgot about Ray.
Yeah. And by the way, Manu Ginobili.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Reggie.
First, right? Yeah, Reggie he did the Euro shit first. Number one.
Hold on, you got Manu Ginobili over James Harden?
Nigga, absolutely.
Yeah, I forgot about him too.
What? Manu Ginobili led a country over US.
Absolutely, bro.
Hey, James Harden can never beat Team USA. Trust me.
Manu Ginobili is not over no fucking James Harden.
That's career-wise, legacy-wise, of course.
No, he's not. No,
he's
not.
He's a 3-time or 4-time.
Bro, if you put everybody, if you put bro, if you put James Harden with Tim Duncan and Tony Parker and Kawhi and all the talent that the San Antonio Spurs had throughout their entire years, James Harden would be a 4-time champion as well.
Hey,
what are y'all saying?
I remember once upon a time.
What the fuck is y'all talking about?
Not me, Mookie, but I remember once upon a time, I heard it in the media. They in an era of Kobe, D Wade, and Tracy McGrady, they said Ginobili was the second best shooting guard behind Kobe Bryant. When it was those many niggas, Vince Carter's, all those and everything, they said Ginobili.
They was only thing that held Ginobili back was the first system.
James Harden, bro, James Harden, his prime is damn near give you about 35, with 9 or 10.
And what was the impact?
With 9 or 6. James Harden, Ginobili don't come
close. System
not that dumb shit, man. I was talking about you got Ginobili over no fucking goddamn.
Mookie, you gotta think about it. If you talk about James Harden,
bro, it's not no think about it. If niggas got fucking Manu Ginobili over James Harden, I just don't respect the basketball actor, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this. I don't got Manu over him, but I don't got him in my top 5. I don't got James Harden in my top 5.
That's cool. But having guys like Manu Ginobili over James Harden,
I'm about to tell you why.
I'm taking Mitch Richmond over James Harden, man. Easy, man. Nah, I'm not going to
We've seen Manu Ginobili in the fourth quarter run the offense, play smart basketball, make clutch shots, and get the job done. We saw James Harden in the same role, wet the bed on numerous occasions, bro. There's no comparison.
But you have never seen Manu Ginobili be in the position as James Harden, who can lead a goddamn team as him being the best player and him being leader. Hold on. You have
Argentina,
bro. I'm talking about the NBA, bro.
Stop talking USA,
bro. I'm talking about the NBA. We doing who should be ranked over each other in the NBA, right? We have never seen. This is why y'all don't know nothing about basketball. We have never, bro. We have never seen Manu Ginobili put in the position to lead its team by damn near averaging 35 points, 10 rebounds, and 9 assists to at least a conference finals. He has never done that. He has never been put in a position to do that. He has never won an MVP. He's never won nearly as much of the first team All-NBA. That's fucking James Harden. Not even won one. You don't know basketball, man. You don't know basketball. You don't know basketball. You don't know basketball, man. You don't know basketball. This nigga said fucking Manu Ginobili is better than fucking James Harden. You smoking mad dick, bro. No, he's not. And I don't even fucking like James Harden. That's crazy. Putting Manu Ginobili, a nigga in his prime was coming off the fucking bench, and a nigga who was averaging 35 points, who's an MVP, who led his team to multiple conference finals.
He still averaged 33 minutes a game.
Shut up. And Manu closed the games out. Can I ask you a question, Mookie?
Get out of here, bro.
If you take away James Harden step back three, what's his go-to move? And then guess what?
High pick
and roll, high pick and roll,
high pick and roll,
high pick and roll, drive it to the goddamn basket for this
in the playoffs.
That's a play call.
Easy.
That's not a go-to move,
nigga. That's his go-to move, like with the play like the Red.
Manu's offensive package is fucking bigger, better. He's just a better
Maz, you saying his offensive package over James Harden?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Long ball, mid-range, and at the rim. Everything, bro. Every total package.
Bro,
money,
bro, he don't have. Bro, Manu don't got the handsy between the legs, step back three, spinning off to the goddamn best. Man, stop it! Stop it! Maz, you arguing that Manu Ginobili, bro?
Manu Ginobili is more skilled than James Harden. It's
I'm done. I'm not talking.
James got 2 moves.
It's not close, Mookie.
Y'all know best.
James Harden got 2 moves, nigga. Yeah, I know.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
damn, bro.
Crazy, huh?
Wait, Mookie, you really think James Harden more skilled than Manu Ginobili?
Duh, nigga is water. What the fuck?
No, he's not, bro.
Yes, he's more skilled. He's a more hold on. He's a more skilled passer. I think he's a better finisher, and I think he's a better shot creator, and he's not even fucking close, and he has better handles. What the fuck is we talking about here? You comparing Manu Ginobili to no fucking goddamn fucking James Harden? Is we serious, bro? Like, I understand y'all hate the nigga. And at one point, I didn't like James Harden. But bro, y'all out of your mind. You out of your mind, bro.
He in the top 10. He in the top 10 though. But I got it like my shit kind of like how my first 5 is like where Maz is at, man. I got Jordan, Kobe, D Wade, Reggie, Ray Allen. Then I got
wait, y'all forgot Vince Carter,
Tracy,
bro.
Tracy. I got Tracy in there. I don't know. Hey, it fluctuates. Look, it fluctuates between Vince Carter and Tracy. Because Tracy and Vince Carter play shooting guard too on nights.
Hey, hold on, Trayvon. Hey, can you explain this profile picture?
That's what this panel's doing right now. Smoking straight rocks. Come on, bro. Y'all killing me with this bullshit, bro. Talking about Manu Ginobili is better than James Harden, bro. Not even close, bro. Like, no, Maz, you talking about Manu's more. You said Manu's more skilled. Did you forget? Did you forget what Harden was doing in his prime, bro? Do you not forget these teams gave up defending him one-on-one, bro? They literally played behind him.
What are you talking about, motherfucker?
By who?
12 turnovers in fucking closeout game versus the Warriors in 2015.
Yes. And he still did more than Manu Ginobili, bro. Manu Ginobili was never an MVP candidate, bro. Ever. Stop that bullshit, bro. Hold on, bro. I don't want to hear that shit, bro.
Harden got 2 moves.
Maz, your back's more accurate to you.
And he's still 2 moves, and he's still better than Manu, bro. Stop this bullshit.
No, he's not.
Oh my God.
Yes, he is.
If you look at fucking fourth quarter efficiency and
the whole
fucking high IQ, it's Manu all day, every day.
Manu got a higher IQ. How you based it? How you know Manu got a higher IQ? How you know he got a higher IQ, bro?
Because he played with the most smartest team in the NBA.
Result in the production, bro.
Bro, this man was a 6-man, bro. He was a 6-man. Are you
playing
serious?
around Tim Duncan?
He closed the games out, motherfucker. What you talking about, bro? He closed the games out. The ball was in his hands, closing out final games. What are you talking about?
That's not true because you could argue that Tony Parker was closing out games, and they still was running the offense through. They was running the offense through Tim Duncan, bro. You comparing it to a guy. Hold on. You comparing it. Hold on, no. You comparing it to a guy, Manu Ginobili, who came off the bench and it was a 6-man, and compared it to a guy who compared. Shut the fuck up, Ant. It's not over talking me. You helmet wearing ass nigga. Let me get my point out, nigga. You comparing it to a guy, James Harden, who's in his prime, was averaging 35 points per game, give you 8 or 9 rebounds, with 9 or 10 assists on pretty good true shooting percentage, and leading his team to the conference finals and the goddamn finals twice. And you comparing that to a nigga and a 6-man and Manu Ginobili?
All Manu does better is the fan, bro.
Hold on, King J. When the Rockets played the Utah Jazz, right, bro? Didn't Harden go fucking like fucking 2 for fucking 25 in the game? It was CP3 in closeout game, got him to the fucking conference finals. Oh, versus the Warriors in game 5. Wasn't it CP3 who got in the fucking game 6 up with a 3-2 lead? It wasn't James Harden. It was Chris Paul, motherfucker.
Yeah, but let me ask you something. How much James Harden averaged?
Hold on. Hold on, Mookie. Game 6 in LA, nigga. Wasn't it Josh Smith, Corey Brewer, and Dwight Howard in the fourth quarter? 19-point deficit, brought them back. It wasn't James Harden. It was 3 role players, motherfucker. Y'all easy work.
But you're not proving the point, because if you replace James Harden and replace it with Manu Ginobili's having them type of games as well.
No,
teams don't key in. Teams don't. Yes, they will, because if he's the first time. Everybody. Teams don't key in on Manu Ginobili like they key in on James Harden.
Yes,
Defense plays them differently. No, they don't.
No, they don't.
No, they fucking don't.
Not even.
No, I'm not.
BS, stop that shit, bro.
I'm not saying
stop
that.
Shit,
I'm not
bro.
saying they played defense on him like they did Harden in his prime.
No, but what I'm saying, I'm saying is
they play defense on him.
Hold on. The reason why James Harden has them type of games because there's no excuse. He has been playing well in the playoffs. But the thing is that teams are playing this man differently. They take away what he likes to do best. That's what they do when elite players score. They scout him even harder. They look at the ins and outs. They read the scouting report. They look at the tangibles, right? But James Harden, despite that, was still averaging damn near close to 30 points in that playoff run alone, right? And he was damn near giving you about 9 rebounds, give you about 8 assists, and he was doing it as the number 1 option on the team. What are you talking about, bro?
Efficient, though.
Hold on, fellas. Hold on. Mookie just said good teams take away your player's best option, right? Okay, cool. I'll give you that. So what's James Harden's plan B then? Why didn't he adjust
being a playmaker, getting to the basket? If they take away what they like to do,
but he wasn't doing that.
We seen him doing it. We seen him doing it though.
But he wasn't doing it, bro. But he wasn't doing it. Mookie.
The thing is that hold on. I don't even know why he might put me in a trick back to debate this fucking shit, bro. Because I'm losing. I keep bringing stuff. No, it's not easy work. You're easy work. Your basketball acumen took a hit tonight. And the thing is, you can't compare Manu to James Harden, bro. That's crazy, bro.
I don't know what to tell you.
Who shot? Manu blocked
Manu doesn't do anything better than defend.
You forgot what Manu did to James Harden, Mookie?
Yeah, in the playoffs.
You forgot what he did.
Block one shot.
What does James Harden do?
That's one shot.
Game winner, nigga.
Somebody to tell me
game winner.
You
forgot about that, right, Mookie?
Yeah, I know that, but James Harden was still more consistent than Manu that whole entire series.
How old? Manu was 37 at that time.
No, but I'm just saying, like bring up that whole shot. You look at that.
In the game that Kawhi didn't even close out.
You said what?
Didn't James Harden choke in a
Yes, he choked. James Harden. Listen, James. Hold on, I'm not defending. I'm not going to listen. I'm not defending James Harden because listen, I'm the biggest criticizer of James. I've been the first person on YouTube. James Harden has choked. I mean, listen, that shit without Kawhi and Tony Parker, that's probably up there with LeBron as one of the worst no-shows of any superstar of his caliber. But the thing is to sit there and say Manu is better than Harden, bro. Come on, bro. I know too much basketball to sit there and just not let my emotions go over there, bro.
Hey, Mookie.
Right.
Hey, what's your best version of James Harden?
What happens, Mook?
You said what's the best version of James Harden?
To me, because of the type of player that I am, I think the real best version, as in meaning complete player, not just a one-sided player, was in OKC. Because that's when I used to see this nigga really try to put defense on Kobe. And I done seen him about, I'll say either 2 or 3 games, put some nice defense on Kobe to where Kobe had to shoot that ball a lot, like to get his points. So I think personally,
I think his best individual KJ, what was that season where James Harden, I think, averaged close to 40 in the whole month?
Not season. Look, what's his best version?
You said what?
Player? You think Houston? You think Houston James Harden is the best to him, or where he
easily?
Houston easily. It's not even close. I'm saying.
I think OKC.
No,
hell no.
No, I think.
Y'all looking at, and I'm gonna tell you why. Y'all looking at the points. I'm not looking at the points.
I'm looking at the points. I'm looking at the impact what he was doing.
All he did was defense, bro. He was not.
He was the best when he played.
No, he wasn't, bro.
That nigga was scoring too. That nigga was putting up buckets. He was putting up buckets at the same time.
No, he wasn't, man. Bro, OKC.
OKC was the best player to me of him. Like he was
on
offense.
Hell no, man. Y'all killing me with this
hell
bullshit,
no,
bro.
That's crazy.
That's why.
Hey, that first year in Houston, man, James Harden was unstoppable.
If you said OKC was his best years, how come he didn't do that against Miami?
Everybody, Eldon said Trayvon is on cocaine. Why you saying that, Trayvon? Why they say that?
Nah, man, I'm not on cocaine. I'm just telling you that to me, because I like niggas that play on. When he went to Houston, it was all ever since he went to Houston, it was all offense. His defense just went to the back. That's why he's able to do that on offense, because he says fuck defense.
Okay, but if you said that OKC was his best season, where
I
was he
said,
at
look,
against
and this
Miami?
what you leaving out. I ain't say best season. Don't change my narrative. I said what's the best version of him, as in career wise, and I said OKC because he was a more complete player.
No,
He was a puppy back
no,
then,
not even
man.
close.
He was a puppy.
His defense was better, but his offense don't come close, bro. At all.
That's what I'm saying. That's how I know you like. That's how I know you like points. That's how I know you like.
It's not even about points, bro. It's not even about points, bro. Just because you're the better defender at one point.
No, he was effective. He was effective and impactful.
But he was not an MVP level player though, at all.
But see, that's what I'm
Come
saying.
on, bro. You telling? Hold on, bro.
You talking about?
Bro. There's no way in hell, bro. I'm taking MVP James Harden over Houston, bro. Are you out your fucking mind, bro?
You talking about a level of the player?
Are you kidding me, bro? Yes. That was the best version of him.
If he would have stayed on OKC, it's no doubt in my mind that he would have became the second best player on that team, and Russ would have went to third because he would have upped his game and they would have put the ball in his hand.
Trayvon, that's not the question. Is what is the best version of James Harden? The best version. No, it was not. The best version. That version of James Harden was nowhere near to the level.
Harden didn't have to do it.
It was nowhere near the level of offensive consistency that he was in Houston. He was nowhere near the playmaker that he was.
And
the rebound.
No, not even that. Mookie, but why did you just say offense? Because I can say his defensive consistency
but his
was
defense,
nowhere near.
But his defense didn't. But his defense was not over there where his offense was so much elite in Houston, bro. His defense was average at best, bro.
Look what happened in Brooklyn, bro. But his offense didn't get anything done but great stats and some conference finals.
What does defense do?
What does defense
got him to the finals? Got him to the finals.
As
a
six man.
As a six man.
It doesn't matter. He could have came. Man, that wasn't gonna last. That wasn't gonna last with his play.
How you know?
Man, I know that wasn't gonna last with his play.
Oh,
that's just
I saw James Harden in Brooklyn be the second best player at times, be the best player on that team.
I saw James Harden.
They would never.
I saw that.
They was calling them a big three. They was calling them a super team with him coming off the bench. That was not gonna last.
Trayvon, bro, I saw James Harden and Manu in the same role, young six man in the finals. Harden had one good half. He wet the fucking bed. Ginobili was closing out foot quarters, making big shots, bro. Stop this nonsense.
And look, and James Harden ain't been to the finals. He ain't been back to the finals since that version.
Mas, you said Manu Ginobili is over James Harden. I don't take what you say about basketball serious, bro. That alone, your basketball acumen takes a huge hit.
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. James Harden has not been back to the finals since that version that I'm talking about, though. Y'all thinking about six man. Y'all thinking about
because you gotta understand.
I'm thinking about the impact he was putting on the court.
Trey, to be fair, let me ask y'all something. And this is the thing. I was just James Harden before, but this is why I gotta ask y'all something. And I was just thinking about this shit the other day when I was producing this topic. Did anybody expect James Harden to beat the Golden State Warriors with Kevin Durant and all them other people? Did anybody expect that?
I did. Yeah, I did when he had Chris Paul. When he had Chris Paul,
nobody expected James Harden to.
I did. I'm telling you,
but y'all not about to tell me. Y'all not about to tell me I didn't. But I lost money off of them.
But the consistent word. Nobody expected James Harden to beat the team with Steph and Clay, and to beat the team with KD and
with
KD, Steph, Clay.
Yes, I did.
Man, stop it, bro.
Did.
Y'all lying. Y'all lying y'all ass off, bro. Y'all lying y'all ass off.
Hey, Mookie, I heard you tell a nigga 2 weeks ago, you ain't gonna tell me what the fuck I was doing, and I'm gonna tell you that. You ain't gonna tell me what the fuck I was thinking and what the fuck I thought. On respect, because I heard you say it. I'm telling you, I had to look, nigga, I lost $500. I had Houston. I had them niggas to win everything. I was looking at that team. I said, them niggas ain't fuck all that record and who you got. I was looking at how them niggas was playing. I had them, nigga.
No, I picked Houston, bro.
Oh, my God.
And that fourth quarter,
even though James Harden choked, the consistent word was it's going to be the Golden State Warriors and the Cavaliers. That was the consistent word every year. Every year. Nobody really expected the Rockets. The Rockets, even with James Harden playing at MVP high, going there and beat the super team Golden State Warriors.
Man,
I didn't because everybody.
Mookie, you lying, Mookie.
Hold on, this is why I'm gonna cook y'all. This is why I'm gonna cook y'all.
You lying, Mookie.
Oh no. No, you ain't gonna tell me I'm lying. This is why I'm a cook.
Yeah, I am, because you just told me I am.
No. I didn't say you lying. I'm just saying that the consistent
You just said y'all lying, man. What the fuck you talking about?
You're not hearing what I'm saying. I'm saying the consistent word that nobody expected the Houston Rockets.
Yeah,
the consistent word from the NBA fans. Nobody expected the Houston Rockets to beat the Golden State Warriors with KD and Steph and them niggas. Because if y'all do, y'all basically saying that y'all think James Harden is just that great where he can beat a super team. So
no, I'm saying Chris Paul. I'm saying Chris Paul made them that goddamn great when they took the ball out of his hand. Look, when Chris Paul came there, that's when I felt that. I'm telling you. I felt, look, what they said. Once Chris Paul went down, hold on. When Chris Paul went down, all hopes went down.
Jimmy Tissue said, hold on, Mookie, I got him. Why did he have Houston winning when he said Harden didn't have the impact he had in OKC?
I said, look, I'm fit to cook him, Mookie. Don't finish. I'm fit to cook him. This, once again, I said Harden didn't. You hear me talking about Chris Paul, idiot? Chris Paul was the difference, not James Harden. To me, Chris Paul changed that whole team to where they could win the championship that year.
That's what I'm
saying. When Chris Paul went down, we got James Harden back, and we got 23s bricked.
So if that's the case, everybody,
don't tell me what the fuck I think about basketball. None of you.
If that's the case, why Chris Paul didn't change the team? So when Kevin Durant went out in, I believe, Game 3, Game 4 against the 2019 playoffs, why he didn't elevate and put the team over the hump when they was missing Kevin Durant in 2019?
Because him and James Harden was not on the same chemistry because they was
that's
how
another
the team
excuse.
needed to be. No, that's not no excuse. That's a fact. That's a fact, bro, and you know it.
Excuse. No,
that's a fact.
You don't have
excuse when it happens.
Because hold on. Because that's the if that's the case, then when you out there on the basketball floor, all that shit gets thrown out the window. You just there to play
not
basketball.
with these niggas. Not with these niggas.
No.
Not with these niggas. No, don't say that.
You just sat there and said that Chris Paul was this great where he can elevate the team to an all-time double high.
Year, man. He was
not hurt.
Yes, he
Where's
was.
the report of you saying here?
He had a fucking
CP3 played every game against Houston.
No, he played.
Tell me why. Tell me why he didn't elevate the team. Missing Kevin Durant that year, that series, right? I think Iggy was hurt. Tell me, Tell me why he didn't elevate the team like y'all say he could.
How can you elevate the team when you and a player, James Harden? Hold on, Mookie, hold on. James Harden want to run ISO. Chris Paul wanted to run like more plays. James Harden wanted, man, that came out. It's in the media. Go and look it up.
Was they wearing ISO in 2018?
Played the first 4 games, guys. Don't let Mookie try to finish.
Was Kevin Durant wearing ISO in the first 4? Was it in 2018? So what's the difference between 2018 and 2019?
You know why you going? You know why you digging this deep, Mookie? Because you're trying to make your point about that nobody thought that Houston can win against Golden State. Yes, people did.
I did not think
you did it exactly. You did it,
because
but
I don't
say
you know why. You know why? Because
if
we're going to use y'all logic. If we're going to use y'all logic. If y'all really think that if y'all really think James Harden and that Houston Rockets had a chance against the Warriors,
you keep saying James Harden.
Nah,
you keep saying James Harden. I thought Chris Paul.
Hold on. 2015, James Harden led that team without Chris Paul to the conference finals.
No, he didn't. So Josh Smith and Corey Brewer did.
No, stop it. You saying role players led them?
Harden.
Or was it with the role players? Stop it. It was James.
Hold on. All right, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something.
When do we ever give role players credit?
Let me ask you something.
No, I'm not done with my point, Trayvon. I'm not done with my point. You're not gonna overtalk me. I'm not done with my point, bro. My point is that if you think that James Harden and the Houston Rockets, alongside with Chris Paul or whatever you can sit there and say, that can have a chance or beat the Golden State Warriors, then y'all really think James Harden's that great. Y'all really think he's top 5 all time? Y'all really think James Harden is that elite? Because if you really think that he can beat the Golden State Warriors, that Golden State Warriors team, 73-9 Golden State Warriors team with Kevin Durant can beat that team.
Chris Paul.
Then you really think James Harden is that elite, and you really think
Chris Paul was that elite, bro, that year? Not Harden. Chris Paul was. You're missing our.
Oh, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Now, let me ask you something. I'm gonna cook yourself. You gotta cook
Chris Paul left that team, took OKC to the playoffs, and almost put out the team that said he was washed.
Maz, did you expect that James Harden to beat the Golden State Warriors in 2015?
Without Chris Paul? Hell no.
In 2015, probably no. I didn't.
Okay. What about 2016?
Absolutely not, bro. That was
okay.
They were 8 seed that year.
Okay. No, okay. 2017, 18.
Well, 17, Harden had the biggest meltdown other than LeBron James. So you're wrong there. Keep going. 18.
Okay, so you didn't expect him to win. So you saying only 1 year did you expect James Harden
with Chris Paul?
Yeah, Chris Paul, motherfucker. Yeah,
with Chris Paul.
And that's only one. You said only 1 year you expected to win.
Chris Paul, yes.
Okay, 18. With Chris Paul. So why you didn't? Hold on. So why you didn't expect him to win in 18 and 19?
Because Chris Paul was banged up.
The chemistry was fucked.
You see, hold on. Chris Paul was banged up, but Chris Paul came into that playoffs and he came there and saying in the post game that he's feeling 100%. He felt his best he ever felt.
Lying.
Oh, yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Now,
so niggas don't lie. So players don't lie.
Everybody
don't lie.
So I'm just taking what he said out the word. You can say something.
But look here, though, Mookie, you leaving out the chemistry, bro. Him and James Harden was having battles on how the team needed to be ran, bro.
Everybody. Nobody was making no excuse about the chemistry when they was being tied 2-2 in the series, and they had an opportunity to win that series when Kevin Durant went out in Game 5. Why
bullshit.
Chris Paul? Y'all said, hold on. Why without Kevin Durant, y'all didn't expect the Houston Rockets to beat in the Golden
James
State
Harden in the fourth quarter.
Woo! Y'all easy work, bro.
Nah, you making our point.
No, you making my point because if you think outside 1 year that you think that
you keep speaking on James Harden, Chris Paul changed my aspect of James Harden.
1 year do not outlie the full sample size of what James Harden been in Houston, and nobody thought the full sample size outside of 1 year everybody outside of 1 year, the full sample size was there. Nobody expected James Harden to beat the Golden State Warriors, bro, outside of 1 year, according to y'all. So that just outweighs the full sample size of James Harden being
in your logic.
5, 6 years.
Well, in your logic,
that 1 year, which I think they can beat him, bro.
That's in your logic. I'm telling you, in that 1 year, look, you mean to tell me? So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
Every year.
Let me ask you this. No. Let me ask you this. So you mean to tell me is no chance in hell that 1 year can be a team window to win the championship?
He could, but the thing is, nobody expected.
No. And that was their window. That one year was their window. That 1 year, that was the best of their peak. That was their window.
That was not their window.
Because that was the best of their peak, bro. When him and Chris Paul was together, that was the best of their togetherness. That first year was the best they ever played, nigga.
And the best opportunity to win is when Kevin Durant went out and they didn't get the job done.
That first year was the best opportunity, bro. That first year, you up on these niggas. If you don't miss those 20, if you don't miss those 23s, Chris Paul don't get hurt. Y'all niggas beat them.
And the second year, everybody in the second year, right, where Kevin Durant went out, and I believe it was Game 5. I believe he went out, and the series was tied 2-2. Hold on, and the series was tied 2-2. If y'all think Chris Paul is that great, where he can elevate the team into winning, into propel over the hump, then tell me why he couldn't get it done in Games 5.
I just told you. You just don't want to hear it.
Come on, bro.
I just told you. You don't want to hear it. I just told you you don't want to hear it, Mookie. I told you him and James Harden was having feuds, bro. They was having feuds.
All of this showing that all y'all basically
you want these niggas to be Kobe. You want these niggas to be Kobe and Shaq, my nigga. They not that goddamn good to where they can get past their differences and win still.
Trey, all y'all showing right now. Y'all showing that y'all really think James Harden is that great, bro. Y'all really think he is.
No, we don't.
Y'all really do. Y'all really do. If y'all really think that,
hey, Mookie, you can spin it. Look, like Tory Lanez told. Hey, look, like Tory Lanez told Megan. It's funny how you spun that, but it's good.
Yeah, he's trying to spin this
It's
shit,
funny
bro.
how you spun that.
No, I'm just saying,
good.
y'all really think he that good? Y'all really
No, I don't think he that good. And I don't care about you saying that. I believe, like I said, that one year that he had Chris Paul, that first year they got together, when everybody said they're both too much fucking ball dominant, and them niggas shocked the whole fucking league and played together, and they was messing together. But I'm telling you, that season, nigga, they was feuding. Even through all the motherfucking commercials and all that shit, they was feuding on that court. And they're not
sure
Kobe Bryant and Shaq to where they can feud and still win championships. Nigga, that second season, they fucked that shit theyself off of chemistry.
Did you expect James Harden to beat the Golden State Warriors when he was in Houston? Did
No.
you really?
No,
Tell me why.
Look, because I thought Golden State was just a better team, and I liked their look. The Rockets matched up really well with them, but the Warriors were just a better team to me.
What?
Is that
Even Draymond Green said it. Listen, nigga, the Rockets were never going to beat us. Rockets was never going to beat us.
Seriously, motherfucker. What the fuck that mean?
Why you don't take him serious?
The Rockets
Draymond
had double-digit
Green,
leads.
Steph
The Rockets
Clay
had
saying
double-digit leads in all those games. They was up 3-2 in Oakland.
So,
Up
Miles, let me ask
60
you
points in
something.
the first half. They blew
Miles,
it.
hold on.
Harden blew game
Hey,
6,
KJ,
and he blew
watch
game
this.
7.
Watch this, KJ.
Stop it, man.
So watch this, KJ. This is watch this. Who you had favorites of winning the 2017 and 2008? Who you had favorite coming out the Western Conference 2017, 2018?
What year was this? What year was
Really
this?
lost in 7.
2017, 2018. Who you had favorites coming out the West, Miles?
The Golden State Warriors. Duh. What's your point?
So you were just basically rambling for nothing, because if you had the Golden State Warriors coming out,
Harden lost to the fucking Kawhi list.
everybody, no, it's not. That was 2016. No, it's not,
motherfucker. 2016.
Yes, it
they
is.
lost to the Warriors in the first round. You're lying again. You're lying
again. No. I said
in 2016 they lost to the Warriors in the first round.
No,
stop lying,
Mons, you're not hearing what I'm saying. I'm saying is that 2017, 2018. That's when they lost in 7 against the Houston Rockets. Well, I mean, the Warriors beat the Rockets in 7 games, right?
That was 2018. That was 2018.
Yeah, that was 2018.
That was 2017. That was 2017. I said 2017.
Move right, man.
I said 2017,
18 season.
17, 18 season.
Yeah, 18. Okay, cool.
Thank you. So Miles, despite you saying all that, you still
what's
had the
your point?
Warriors coming out the West. So what are you talking? What are you saying? You still had the Warriors coming out the West. So even all you sitting there saying that Chris Paul can elevate the team to over all-time highs, getting to the finals and shit like that, you still had the Warriors beating.
No,
so what's your point?
The Golden State Warriors were favored to come out the West, but the Houston Rockets.
No. I'm not saying. No, I'm saying. I'm saying. No. I'm saying that was your favorite. That was your favorites. That was your favorites. So what are you really saying if you think that the Warriors going to beat the Rockets?
Let me answer the question, please.
You didn't. So you basically cooking yourself because you really didn't.
Let me answer the question, bro.
Go ahead.
Even though the Warriors were favored, and rightfully so, I still felt like the Rockets could beat them. Because like King J said, bro, they matched up well. They had switching defense. They had Chris Paul, who was a mid-range jump shooter who could run an elite offense. They matched up well versus that team.
The thing is you can match up well and still feel like, but you still originally thought that the Warriors were going to come out the West. Any team that was matched up against the Warriors will come out the West. Now, let me ask you another question, Miles. In 2018, 2019, who you had coming out the West?
Oh, hands down, Golden State. That year, the Rockets were not.
Okay.
That year they couldn't beat them.
Okay, so Miles. So you really
then got hurt that year.
Okay, that's cool. So Miles, you basically double back on what you said. Hold on, Miles, you basically double back on what you said. And you basically didn't believe that James Harden and Chris Paul could elevate to beat the Golden State Warriors.
Don't work on me, man. You're not making no sense right now.
Bro,
you can't. What are you saying? What are you saying right now?
Miles, because you really hold on.
You're confusing me.
I think you're confusing yourself because you don't know what the hell you're saying. What I'm saying is that you originally sat there and said that you believe that that Chris Paul and James Harden couldn't beat the Golden State Warriors if they remain the same, and they in 17 and 18 you believe they had a chance to beat them. How long you had a chance to beat them? So then I asked you originally who you had coming out the West. You picked the Warriors twice, so you really didn't believe that the Houston Rockets could have beat the goddamn Golden State Warriors, bro. You really didn't believe after you sat there and said you had the Warriors coming out the West multiple years.
First year I did. Chris Paul was healthy.
But who did you have? Hold on. Who do you had favorites of coming out the West? Who you had winning the West?
Well, my money was on the Warriors, but I felt like
okay. So you had the Warriors winning the West in 17.
Bro, you're missing, bro. You missed what I just said, bro. Listen, I was clear what I said, bro.
Mookie, you a tongue twister, nigga.
I was clear what I said, bro. What's
you had hold on. So Maj, you sat there and said you had the Warriors winning the West in 17-18. Then you sat there and said you had the Warriors winning the West in 18 and 19. Yeah, so you really didn't have to use the Rockets. You really didn't have to use the Rockets.
Well, again, the Rockets
hey, Mookie, hey Mookie, what was the season? What was the first season? What was the season of Chris Paul? What was that season?
You said what?
What was Chris Paul's season with him in the first year? 2019. What was it?
I think it was 17, 18.
Look, I'm not a Houston Rockets. No, I'm telling you, when he went over there, I don't know about nobody else. Probably the only person on earth. Nigga, I was like, they could beat them, nigga.
No, that was Kevin Durant. I'm the other nigga.
That's you. I agree. Trayvon, if you said it, I believe you, bro. If you think that they win, I believe you. But I just literally cooked Maz because he was not consistent what he said. Bro. If Maz would have sat there and said, I had the Houston Rockets coming out the West, 17-18, then you would really believe this man doubled back and sat there and said he had the Warriors.
Hey, Mookie, so they was helping me believe it. Hey, look, and then look, they made me even more confident in the season, nigga. You got James Harden, got Draymond Green running into niggas and shit like in that. I was like, boy, they about to beat the shit out of Golden State. They run. That's how I felt.
The team could beat a team that you.
Because look, I'm gonna tell you why. It's so many things on why I felt like that. Even with Kevin Durant, it was like you niggas really don't know. Y'all really don't got confidence in yourself. Like, because y'all really, if Kyrie and Kevin Love don't go down, LeBron got 2 games off of you niggas, man. Y'all niggas really ain't like that.
Yeah, they ain't built like that.
Yeah. I mean, we've been on this James Harden topic for a minute.
That was a good topic.
All right, let's go on a new toe. How long you think it's gonna take that nigga to cut that beard off?
Hey, Maz, Darvin Ham gave emotional speech to the Lakers for beating the Nuggets. Basically was like, bro.
It was a good win. I'm not gonna lie, it was a good win for him.
What do you thought about the Lakers win? Because I didn't watch the game last night. That's why I didn't go live.
Yeah, you know what? And I didn't either. But
Russ was amazing.
Half, bro, it's a good win. But Denver went up 10 points. I saw late, like in the third quarter, and then they just stopped playing basketball. That Michael Porter Jr. shit, bro, is to me that's concerning for me for the Nuggets. He's in and out the lineup. I don't like that. But bro, the Lakers match up well versus Denver for some reason. They just do. But they win the game.
Any team match up well.
But Darvin Ham needs to be careful fucking celebrating these wins and shit. I mean, like, bro, like it's a long season. Like, stop that shit, bro.
And there's something that you didn't touch on that we're gonna have to literally talk about, man. And this is what I've been saying, and I've been very, very consistent on what I've been saying, man. Denver, bro, they would never reach their potential because their defense alone. They have these guards that get blown past by. They got a guy in Nikola Jokic who's supposed to be the anchor of your defense, who's supposed to play center, and he's a liability on the defensive side of the ball as well. And at the end of the day, it's no way that the Denver Nuggets literally have the 28th ranked defense in the NBA. They gave up 130 points to one of the worst offense in the league, and that's just not winning basketball. And
when you got Eric Gordon and Bruce Brown and Caldwell Pope.
They made more mistakes, Mookie. If you really look at it, you really look at it, it ain't about like the Lakers outplayed them, bro. In that clutch moment, they turning the ball over, throwing that shit right in Russell Westbrook hand, throwing that shit right in like it was the mistakes at certain times.
Russell Westbrook getting easy lanes to the basket.
And look, what surprised everybody, the Lakers always get these steals and shit in the games. They just never capitalize on it. They just capitalize to that night. They end up stealing the ball and scoring at the same time instead of stealing the ball, bricking, then they get it and then they score. Like that's what usually happens. The Lakers don't know how to close out. Last night, that team made enough mistakes for the Lakers to close out.
Yeah, Denver just ran out of time.
Denver's defense is the reason why I would never have this team getting over past. They probably, if depending on the matchup, they probably get to the second round. But I'll never get them past. Their defense is bad, bro. It's bad. And put in the lineup with Jamal Murray, I believe. Put in the lineup with What's the other lineup they put? I think they put Jamal Murray, Jokic.
They also tired too, bro. Hey, look, they also tired. Like at least Joker. Look, he was the healthiest one out of all of them. He been carrying the load. The nigga got a game on Golden State. Like that nigga's tired. His body ain't just 100. Yeah, he healthy to play, but believe me, like fatigue, he's fatigued. That's the word I'm looking for. He's fatigued as in.
But Trayvon,
He been going for the last 3 to 4 years. He been going deep in the playoffs.
The lineup with Jamal Murray, KCP, Bruce Brown, Eric Gordon, Nikola Jokic. That is a 28th ranked defense. We're looking at terms of the metrics, right?
Bro.
Monte Moore, that is that lineup, and also just they can't stay in front of man. It's like guys like even having easy lanes to the goddamn.
I'm gonna tell you the issue, Mookie, bro, on defense, bro. Players get whatever they want, how they want versus Jokic, bro, at the rim. If you're a guard, you drive right past him. If you're a big man, pump fake him to the basket, bro.
Great point.
Jokic is probably one of the worst defensive bigs I've seen ever in my life, bro. Ever. Yeah. He's that bad on defense, bro. They can't win that, bro. If you're a big man, starting center, can't play defense.
Russell Westbrook Russell Westbrook had easy lanes to the goddamn basket. They couldn't stay in front of nobody.
Pick and roll his ass to death. Easy work.
Yeah. I don't believe the Nuggets. They are frauds. I don't believe in the Denver
Porter
Nuggets.
Jr. is sometime in and out the fucking lineup. Like you can't have that shit, bro. It's just
against teams like the Pelicans, Grizzlies, Clippers, Warriors. Those are just bad matchups for the. Those are bad matchups, man.
I mean, shit. The Pelicans get them boys hella problems easy.
Yeah.
Hey, what you got on this? Hey, Mookie. Hey, you know who they got? You know what? It seems like Mookie that they got bad games against like teams that cut to the basket transition, like that's constantly moving. Any team that constantly move on the court, Denver gonna have a bad night.
Yeah.
The only teams I've been called Denver frauds. The only got two teams in the West. I got Clippers.
Nobody on that. Tell me who's defensive minded on Denver. Tell me who really is defensive minded on Denver. Everybody offense over there.
I'll say Aaron Gordon. That's it. Aaron Gordon.
But look, Aaron Gordon. But Aaron Gordon defensively impact ain't even enough, like at all. He ain't never been a defensive player like conversation, nothing. So it's like
you ain't got to be defensive player of the year conversation. I mean,
but I'm just saying. Look, the thing that threatens them, being Gordon don't have to guard them. Their problems ain't coming from his position.
Yeah, that's true. It's
Denver's an overrated team. They just got hot in the bubble, man. Fuck Denver, man. They ain't good like that.
No,
man.
but I want to ask y'all.
They need a new coach, man. They need a new coach.
Should John Morant and Zion Williamson be top 5 in MVP discussions?
Yes.
I mean, for right now,
guys. Zion top 5 MVP.
Yes, Mookie. Yes, you're right.
Why y'all think?
Well, I got John Morant over him. I got
number 1 and number 2 in
that conversation.
Well, me personally, look, John Morant, since he got to the Grizzlies, ever since he got there, they've been elevating, getting better and getting better and getting better. You got Zion. To me, ever since when he plays and he's healthy, you can see the potential in what the Nuggets can do when he's on the floor with them. They are better and more dominant.
Hey, Jimmy, yes, Tatum lost, but the nigga that you got over Tatum and Giannis Antetokounmpo lost to the fucking Memphis Grizzlies by 50, damn near 50. They got his ass clapped by Steven Adams. Then his ass got clapped by Jabari Smith and the Houston Rockets, and they was easy shots.
I didn't like that. Hey, I ain't like that, Mookie. Hey, I was looking at that nigga Giannis. I was like, you know what? It's cool to get your ass beat, but you can't get your ass beat like that.
What you got on Giannis losing to the Grizzlies by 50 points, man? What you got on?
They out there doing the wave and shit.
That's what you call a schedule loss. On the schedule, it's a bad. No, it was. It's a bad loss. For some reason, the Bucks that game just couldn't make shots, and during the course of the season, bro, those games sometimes just happens. But I got Tatum.
Seen the Bucks on the last 5 games.
I got Jason Tatum number 1, John Morant number 2, and KD number 3 MVP right now.
No, I can't.
Who you got for?
I can't put
Giannis. You don't have Giannis in your top 3, Maz.
Yes, what the fuck?
Are you serious, bro? Come on, bro.
Giannis.
Yes,
bro. You don't have him in your top 3. Come on, bro.
No, I don't, bro. No, I don't.
Bro, you got KD. What? First of all, KD has been beaten. Listen, Brooklyn Nets is winning, but they beating low bottom tier teams. Bro. I mean, I know you play who you play, but still, bro.
Hey, Mookie. Hey, can I say something though, Mookie? I'm gonna say something though, Mookie. Hey, Zion not gonna get the votes though, really, and the attention for MVP because it's not enough. It's not enough work that to be seen just to give it to him.
KD ain't either because if you're looking at after these guys like, shut up, Ant, bro. Ant, put your mouthpiece on, please. I don't got time for these bird out shits when I'm trying to talk. I got guys like Zion who is not only putting up impressive numbers, but their team is what in their conference and their respective conference is winning. They're like number 1, number 2 in the Western Conference right now. They've been the most consistent team. They're the 2 teams that only have single losses, don't even have double-digit losses yet, and they've been on impressive win streak. So I got to put them guys up there in the top 5. I believe my top 3 is you got to put Tatum.
Yeah.
That's number 1. I'll put Giannis number 2, and number 3 I'm gonna have to put Ja.
Yeah, and then four you got Zion.
Four I got Zion, and then 5. I mean, you could throw KD, but you also can throw in
Joel.
You can throw in Jokic. I mean, you can throw in some guys at the 5th spot. I don't really care. You throw in the 5th spot.
I'll put KD up.
Yeah. You can put KD up there.
Hey, Mookie. Hey, but do you agree? Hey, Mookie, do you agree that the NBA they gonna shy over Zion because of not just enough history of seeing him do that? Like it's the first year of.
I think that's going. Trey, I think that's going to help because if you got a guy like Zion who people been.
But don't forget they were successful. Look, I'm just saying this is why they ain't gonna believe it until they get further than what Brandon Ingram and CJ them took them. That's when they're gonna be like, yeah, okay, now that's on Zion. Like if they go further than what the New Orleans Pelicans went last year, which I believe they are, that's all Zion. They're gonna say, you see what happens when Zion here. But for right now, I think they're gonna do like Steph Curry. It's like they 1 year late. You do it that first year, and then they want to see consistency. If you come back the next year and have them somewhere between 1 through 3, they're gonna give it to Zion.
Yeah,
I just don't think they got enough film. I don't think they got enough film. They don't got enough film and enough seasons to say he's playing
the 2 best players most of the season. If you think,
they've been CJ and Brandon Ingram has been missing. Like they haven't even played damn near 13, 14 games together. And Zion Williamson been probably one of the most consistent players in that lineup, and he's still winning games. They fit, this season they still winning games. And if you actually watch the games, they are a better team when he's on the floor. If you look at the plus net rating. They're a significantly better team when he's on the floor as well, and just watching him alone, just his gravity and his rim pressure alone, getting to the basket and just open up the shots from the perimeter because he requires a second man to double him off of him, and you just leaving shooters wide open on the corner for them to hit their shot. That's why the Pelicans are top 6 offensive rate team in the NBA, and that's why they average the most points or top 3 in the most points per game as well. So they up there.
I'm with you that Zion deserve it. I just feel like the NBA always do this to people without them seeing it like enough tape. Like, because what other season did they say Zion is at an MVP level? I feel like this is the first season of us having that conversation, so they ain't gonna just give it to him. They're gonna want to see consistency. He at least got to give you 2-3 seasons in a row.
To be fair though, the Pelicans haven't been winning even when Zion was like in the second year was giving me damn near 27 points per game on pretty good efficient shooting from the field. They was like a 7-8 seed. They was not even in the playoffs or in the play-in tournament as well. And this is the time where Zion is actually giving you that type of production. He is dominating, but the team is winning. They're like number 1, number 2 in their respective conferences. So now people are going to actually watch them more. They say, okay, we see the Pelicans. They winning games. They number 1. They like writers look at who is top 3, top 4 in the power rankings every year. So they want to watch the Pelicans, see how is he doing, what are they doing to win games. So that's why I think everybody is giving that attention to Zion Williamson because not only he's available, he's healthy. He looks like Zion from the old.
He's the reason.
He's the reason, and they're winning. So that's why I just think that
But look, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna leave it at this. I haven't seen them. I'm gonna say it like this. I haven't seen them give someone the MVP with a short span of like work, except for like since Derrick Rose.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
but that took the whole season though, because LeBron James is right.
No, but what I'm saying is he was a rookie, right? He was a rookie the season before. Like we only seen a little bit, and we was like, damn. And then the next year he was a starter, and he got it. I'm just saying, I ain't seen nobody get it with like less videotape of showing MVP level, and then just the next season you be like, bam, give it to him. So if he do get it, he'll be like the quickest nigga with the less videotape of showing it.
Let me ask you this though, Trey. Every time you seen Zion touch the court, does his impact be felt every time he on the court?
Hell yeah. Hey, hell yeah. You feel it as in winning, and you feel it on your body.
That's the whole point. His impact on that team.
Oh no, I'm with y'all. No, look, I'm with y'all. I think he deserves it. I'm talking about what I think the NBA bullshit ass be on. They ain't gonna give it to him because they gonna feel like we ain't seen enough. That's all I'm saying.
They gonna have no
finish number 1 seed.
I hope so. I hope so because the nigga deserve it.
They're not gonna give it to him.
If they and wait, he deserve it if he finished number 1 in the West.
Yeah,
he deserve it if he finished number 1 in the West.
And even that's gonna be a toss up because Jason Tatum might be a 1 seed in the East, so they still
because look in that second half, we already know how it go. In that second half of the season, we know some of these games gonna be scheduled losses. Like niggas gonna start taking rests. So I don't know how the standards gonna fall out.
Shit about Jason Tatum, man. The Celtics are frauds, man. I don't want to hear shit about.
Hey, look, they won that game. Look, you see what happened to them. Hey, look, you see what happened to them before they played the Lakers. The team that they were supposed to really beat, they pulled the win out on. But all those other teams showed them who they really is. I don't give a fuck.
Celtics ain't hitting no shit. And I'm sticking with that. They made it to.
Everybody has a field day when they play us, nigga.
Hold on, Trey. The Celtics made it to the finals by default. When Chris Middleton hurt, hell, you know you were gonna beat Milwaukee, even though I still picked Milwaukee at the time. But hell, they win 7 games with the Bucks without Chris Middleton. You really think if the Bucks fully healthy, you thought the Celtics better than that team? Y'all out y'all fucking minds, man. Celtics
you know they don't count that. Hey, you know they don't count that shit like that. They gonna say Giannis should have pulled that shit out.
He should have pulled it out though.
I mean, he was up 3-2 with a closeout game.
Hey,
He choked now.
Hey, Hearn.
What's that?
Hey, can you name me your top 5 MVP candidates? Starting for number 1.
Top 5. Number 1 is Zion right now.
Okay.
Number 2. Yep. Number 1 is Zion right now. Number 2, right behind him, I'm putting John Moran in number 2.
Okay.
Number 3. Jokic played like a hoe, so he out of my top 5.
What the fuck? Hey, Herm.
I got Jason Tatum at 3.
Okay.
I got Luka at 4. And number 5
what
is
about
really
Giannis?
the top. And I got Giannis at 5.
Hold on,
Wait. Not like that. Hey, Herm, I want to ask you. What's Dallas record? What's they standings? Where they in the standings?
Herm, you got Luka over Giannis. Can you explain that?
I mean, Luka just been playing good. I mean, everybody really mediocre except for the Bucks and the Pelicans, the Celtics, and the Grizzlies. Other than that, everybody else mediocre.
Oh, you didn't put KD in there.
Man, y'all killing me, bro. Like, do y'all not see what first of all, the Bucks are winning. And Giannis is giving you 30, 11, and 5 a game, bro. Like, what are y'all talking about, bro?
No, I mean, I ain't mean no order.
How do y'all not have this man top 3?
No, but King J, I ain't giving no order. I just named 5. I just named 5 MVP candidates.
What you think about?
I ain't giving no order.
Hey, Mars, you can chime in too. What you think about?
Got beat by 41.
Getting his ass beat by 41, also getting clamped by a rookie against the Rockets and not performing to his standards as well as MVP.
Giannis did get his ass tore up by the Grizzlies though.
I mean, is that an MVP right there? You losing to one of the worst teams in the NBA against the Houston Rockets, and you officially let a rookie
but
28 though.
But 2 games can't be the measuring stick. So I mean, that's not why.
Hold on, bro. But Celtics just lost to the Magic, though.
Yeah,
I'm saying,
we gotta be fair.
No, I'm saying comparing that to other players that have been playing at highs and been more consistent. They didn't have these games where they.
Yep, that's fair. Now that's a fair assessment right there because MVP votes should come down to consistency, bad moments, bad losses. I mean, at this point, we're nitpicking, right? Giannis has these bad losses, but for Ja and Zion, They don't have those type of losses. I mean, even KD lost to the Sixers, the Kings, and so arguably, I mean, shit, KD should be like top 5, but I mean, not even top 3.
Yeah,
so
he should be
that's
top
fair.
5.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But Zion and John Morant, to me, they at the top right now. To me,
no, I think Jason.
So hold on, can I hear? Hold on, I'm very confused, right? Because everybody wants to talk about the bad losses. Can y'all explain to me why Zion and whoever has Zion and John Morant above Giannis? Can y'all please explain why y'all have him above Giannis?
first of all, those teams. First of all, what Zion and Ja branded their teams is so remarkable. They make it's like without those two guys. I ain't gonna say the Pelicans probably still would be in the hunt for the playoffs. The Grizzlies probably would too, but they'll get their asses kicked first round or lose in the play-in without those two guys.
That's for every team though.
No, that's not for every team. Because I seen
No,
Chris Middleton pulled out of the goddamn series without Giannis when they played the Hawks.
And he lost, right?
Trey Young was hurt.
No, they made it to the NBA Finals without Giannis.
Yeah, hold on. That was against the Hawks, and Trey Young was hurt.
No, I don't want to hear that. Chris
Trey Young was hurt, bro.
Chris Middleton, not even a superstar, and he did it. So I don't want to hear that. Like straight up though.
Hurt, bro.
What Zion is doing right now for the Pelicans,
how many games he
and how he dominates. Man, y'all can't tell me.
Man, get your crazy ass off the damn panel, man. You sound like an idiot.
You feel me? Hold on.
Points.
Who sound like an idiot?
It's fair to take Zion over.
It's a fair. What you think about?
Y'all talking about like acting like Giannis got no impact on the team, bro. Like,
what'd you think about Miko Justin calling you an idiot?
This nigga just said.
Mika Justin, you the same nigga that be co-signing with Elder dumbass.
Stop the cap, dude.
Co-signing with his take.
What universe is Zion better than Giannis?
And you co-sign with Elder ass. So I don't want to hear shit you gotta say.
I thought it go week to week.
What's wrong with you, man?
You gotta say, nigga. Mika Justin ain't cooking shit. He don't know shit.
And what universe is Zion
all he
better
doing
than
is
Giannis?
co-sign people takes.
John Morant too.
Weeks, nigga.
He co-signed
None
people
of them
takes, man.
niggas ain't
King J, I feel you about Giannis. Giannis gonna always be consistent, so Giannis gonna always be in the conversation.
You got him number 5 though.
I ain't put it in no order, you fucking fool. How many times I gotta tell you that? I just chose 5 motherfucking MVP candidates, nigga. I ain't put it in no order, nigga.
Hey, who been the hottest?
So where you have Giannis?
Giannis, he in the top 3 just by default. What I'm saying, don't act like Zion in the tougher conference. First of all,
I don't know about that.
Pelicans got better wins than the Bucks right now. They got better wins.
I ain't gonna lie to
what does that mean? What better wins?
They beat more better teams than the Bucks. And when you doing MVP votes and shit, you gotta look at all that. You gotta look at all this shit, King J.
What teams though?
You gotta look at all. I mean, we had to look at the schedule, King J. We had to break it down game by fucking game, and we had to come to the.
Well, you say he had better wins. Like,
not what
he beat the Cavs twice.
Well, not what.
Nigga Justin say you an idiot with all the nonsense be saying.
Man, Nigga Justin, you disqualified. You don't even have a fucking team.
Oh, nigga, I don't have to have a team.
You really a KD lover, nigga. So you need to shut your ass.
I don't have to have a team to. I don't have to have a team to cook your dumb ass with this stupid ass.
You can't cook shit, nigga. You getting mad because a nigga rolling with a young buck. You getting mad because a nigga rolling with a young buck.
Zion is better than Giannis. And what universe?
Nobody ain't see you damn fool. Nobody ain't said that, you fucking idiot. Cut that fucking get your even cut with a tape or something. Cut that 1980s. Cut that 1980s fro you got off your motherfucking head, nigga, and get your fucking man.
I know you ain't trying to pick at nobody with those slow talking ass. I know you ain't trying to pick it. Take you 2 years to say a pick.
Motherfucker, I don't want to hear that shit, nigga. Kendall Gill, not Kendall Gill, but Johnny Gill.
The battle of the 80s, nigga.
Nigga, stop the cap.
Johnny Gill, look at this, nigga. Shut your ass up,
nigga. You talking nonsense, bro.
I ain't talking nonsense. I'm just saying Zion, the top of the MVP. What's wrong with me?
He's not, man.
What you smoking on?
Hearn, you can't let nobody violate you saying it took you 2 years to clear the sentence. That's not right, bro. Come on, bro.
I ain't worried about Mingo Justin, man. You don't know shit about basketball, man.
Bro, you have Zion above Giannis though.
Didn't like having Zion,
in the MVP vote. In the
But
MVP
he's
right
not.
now,
But he's not. But he's not. But he's
Giannis
not.
been shooting bricks the last 5 games.
He having a better season. His team has a better record.
Nigga been
That's
shooting
why.
bricks the last 5 games.
Barely have a better record than them. It's
okay,
barely,
but he's having a way better
Hey,
season.
who's in the tougher conference between the two, King J?
Yeah.
Who's in the tougher conference?
I don't know who's the tougher conference. Like you said, hold on, Herm. You just said everyone outside the Celtics, Bucks, Grizzlies, and Pelicans. Everyone's mid. Everyone's mid.
But who's in a tougher conference though?
I don't know.
Hey, King J, who
the hell you don't know?
Well, I don't know. I think like you said, I agree with you. Most of these teams been mid, bro.
That's cap.
But King J, if I put the Mavs in the East, where you think the Mavs would be at?
Top 5.
Would they be top 5? I don't know.
They'll be top 5. 8 seed, something like that.
I don't know if they'd be top 5.
Hey, Herb, you missed it, bro. Herb, I was in my bag cooking Mars ass. That was easy, man.
What'd you say to Mars, man?
Man, that was go replay the stream. It was easy, bro.
Mookie is fucking delusional, bro. He was
won his E- game tonight, bro. Nigga started stuttering shit. Nigga didn't know what the hell to say.
What happened, Mars? What happened for real though, Mars? What happened?
He got his ass cooked.
He's just delusional.
Nigga just
hey, Herb, I had this nigga sitting there saying Manu Ginobili is over James Harden all the time, bro.
He is.
Oh shit!
Y'all don't think he is? I think he is.
Oh hell no. Oh,
I think he is. Miller.
But move. Manu Ginobili, the same nigga that did get a game-winning block off James Harden.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier, huh?
Yeah, but he's got better, bro.
Nigga, that's
he outplayed them in that same game.
Hey, Big Justin, David sat there and said you was a confused NBA fan. What that mean?
Hey, they be coming after Mingo, bro. That's crazy.
That's the crazy thing. Because people, hold on, Mingo, people have a criticism of you because you cook on people's team, but you don't have a favorite NBA team. What you got to the criticism? Mingler. You on mute, Mingler.
It said Mingler.
And Mellow Rider, I didn't hear you on the panel for a minute. What you got? Your top 5 MVP candidates.
Shit. Hey, it's week by week, ain't it? Nigga, the hottest player in the league right now, who been winning the most games, is Durant, nigga. Yeah, y'all talking about?
I knew that's where he was going with.
Am I lying?
He is in the top 5 though. KD is in the top 5.
No, you're not lying, Mello. No, you're not lying.
Come on, bro.
But Mello, to counter that though, Mello, this is how I'm gonna counter that though. Kevin Durant, the same motherfucker that said, man, look, we've been beating teams that haven't had their full squad. So at the end of the day, Kevin Durant,
the NBA, nigga, he had his full team. He ain't had his full team. He went 73 without his full team.
But I'm just saying, Kevin Durant, the same nigga said that, and Kevin Durant not making a big deal about the wins y'all been
Brooklyn
getting.
Nets
Last night was a big win. Last night was a good win against Toronto.
Yeah, but the only reason why they beat Toronto is because Toronto was missing so much, a whole lot of threes in the
Raptors had a fucking 19
nigga. They was missing,
and they were missing OG.
If they would have hit damn near half, they got their threes, they'd have beat the Brooklyn Nets, bro. Because they didn't have
basketball don't work like that, Mookie.
And they had no instant pass route, nigga. Stop it.
Come on, Mookie, that's excuses, bro.
But that still was a good win, though.
Bro, you can't just say, if a team don't turn the ball over, they win. That's not.
Did you see the Raptors break all the got the threes? They had open looks. It's not what y'all was doing.
The Nets were missing Nets were missing their open looks in the first half. I mean, it is what it is. They were down 18. They were down 18. The Nets came back, bro.
They settled for the shots and they missed. That's on them.
I ain't gonna lie. That Chinese nigga is saving the Brooklyn Nets, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He is saving y'all.
He's some big time shots.
But man, look.
Let me ask you something. I think the Raptors shot like 16% from the 3-point line.
That's their fault, though.
Yeah.
That's basketball, though.
Hey, fellas. So the top 5 MVP candidates right now, what team wins more games if their candidate was missing games?
Shit, I don't know. Shit.
Boston,
the Grizzlies. No, the
Memphis.
Grizzlies.
Yeah, Memphis. Because they're already known for winning
If you
without
take
Ja.
away Jason, Ja, Zion, KD, and Giannis, what team has the better
we
record?
seen what happened with Durant gone.
Oh,
What
yeah,
team has the best record?
Boston.
Yeah,
Nope,
KJ,
it's the Nets, bro. It's the Nets.
Yeah, Boston.
I think the
would win.
Grizzlies.
And Boston.
I seen the Nets lose 12 straight without Durant.
Jaylen Brown would carry the Celtics.
The Nets.
It's the Nets, bro.
No, it's not the Nets. It's Boston.
Man, we seen it already, King J. What is he talking about, nigga? We already seen it.
No, you're not talking about. You're not talking about that, Melo, bro. Melo, you talk about the opposite, bro. What team have the best record without their best player?
So
the Grizzlies. Yeah, the
KD.
Maybe the Celtics.
Nets in the lottery.
I really say the Celtics though.
Yeah,
because
the Celtics though. Being real.
Oh yeah, true.
But I see the Grizzlies won without Ja.
They won, but we don't have the same.
Yeah, but they don't have Desmond Bain though.
Yeah,
that's the difference.
And then we lost on Milton. Milton been playing good for Philly. And we lost. What's the other nigga we lost? And we lost Kyle Anderson. So we lost two crucial guys that was good.
Yeah, I lost JaMychal Green, ain't it?
No, we lost Kyle Anderson and goddamn